Oh, lovely.
He admitted it on Twitter the other day. It was, but he...
Is he unbanned?
In his word... Yeah, I think he's unbanned. But in his
that's
word...
troll
Muskers,
accounts.
yeah.
Because I don't think he's been back on Twitter. He's got his Truth Social thing, and that's where he posts.
Yeah. And because,
Maybe.
there's been all the parody accounts. Like
Yeah, like all the parody accounts with the verified
the
checkmark.
insulin
tag.
one
Yeah.
has killed me.
Yeah, there was that.
You,
there was
if you
another
click
one
on them,
too.
it
There was-
says Twitter Blue. I think it's called. It doesn't actually say verified. It
Yeah,
says
Oh, yeah, but...
Twitter Blue,
but if
they
you
have
look
a
at the
check mark.
thing and it says... Like, there was one I loved, and it was Tesla, with, like, the Tesla logo, the blue check mark, and it said, breaking news, a second Tesla has crashed into the World Trade Center.
Oh, no.
Goodness. But yeah, they're going to be ironing out the kinks from this.
Yeah,
for a little
well,
bit,
they
as well
cancelled
as
it.
a lot of people.
Blue check mark lasted a day.
Yeah, well, yeah, they get banned, like pretty much.
They get
Oh, no, but
banned for
you can't buy it
impersonating.
anymore.
Oh, really?
you
Like,
can't.
they've quarantined it
Ceased that service for
to...
now.
Because the
Well,
parody's
they
got a
need
bit
a-
too much.
Well, yeah, like I mean, they rolled it out and they've had some unforeseen consequences,
Yeah.
and now they need a new
I
system
think the
to deal with
consequences were very seen.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
love my favourite was because he stopped a thing like, okay, they updated it and said once you buy the blue check mark you can't change your name. And Doja Cat, the
Yeah, I
artist,
saw that.
had her name as Christmas, and she was like, "Please, Elon Musk, I don't want to be Christmas forever." And he goes, "Oh, okay, all right, it should be changed now. You can change your screen name." And she changed it to Elon Musk, and she's like, "Thanks." And so now she's Elon Musk with the blue check mark, and it's like, "Oh dear."
Yeah.
Tough memes.
Oh no, my only weakness, the consequences of
Yeah.
my actions.
Pretty much.
Oh, that AC. My
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah, and she
Best
changed the
investment
photo to him on the leaning on the.
Yeah.
You know when he's leaning on the computer
Yeah.
before he had his
Hair transplant.
hair transplant.
Oh,
From the old PayPal days when he's balding.
well, class.
Indeed.
Oh,
Working on it.
it's been funny watching it happen live.
Indeed.
Yeah, did you fix the this one?
Yeah,
here?
we had a little listen in
Yeah.
in our.
Sounded good in the recording.
Yeah, we did a little test recording before.
Yeah, because it sounded like it just wasn't on.
Yeah, it was being weird. Good.
Everyone sounds
Audio's-
good.
Audio's working.
Testing 1, 2.
Where's the one of him, Elon Musk? Twitter.
That's how I do my warm up. I
I
start
wanted to
from
see
here.
that because I couldn't picture
You should
the,
do the Matthew
one of him
McConaughey one.
leaning.
Oh yeah, you'll know the one.
Oh, the old McConaughey cross.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You're gonna get the numbers up to the rookie numbers.
This one.
It's a hoodie, it's a onesie, it's a...
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
What is
okay. Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep.
The old hairdo.
The old hair
Poor
transplant.
fella. Year to 21st years.
So getting late into the afternoon.
Yeah, jeez, yeah.
It has been one hell of a day.
I know, it's always funny when you're like, wow, that was a big fight. It took like a whole session. It's like, okay, so that was a minute 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Moving on from
Yeah.
that minute.
But yes, we fought off Frogman for about 40 seconds.
But it balances out.
Yeah.
Because like downtime will just be like, we'll spend 20 minutes for 2 days.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's just funny how that works out.
It is. It's quite difficult. Right.
I think it's just like narrative focused. Like TV
Yeah.
shows never show people pooping.
Yeah.
Which
Or-
they should.
Or the 8 hours of
It'll be
never
very-
sleep.
Yeah,
We've never dug a poop hole when camping.
That's just part of, I guess,
just
the
is
eight
You
hours.
perfect being.
My immersion is ruined.
From now on, we have to make sure
Yeah.
we take a shit.
Wait, you have a shovel, right?
I do have a shovel.
There, poop shovel.
I'm
We're already
going to
sorted.
drop the nuts.
Yeah. Wait, actually, sorry, Mr.
Roll
Belchbag.
constitution check.
I really need a pee. Yeah, no.
Sorry, mate, I gotta drop the eggs off at the pond.
You don't mind since we're in the sewers anyway. Just squat down.
Go on.
Pants
don't
down
mind
to
me.
the ankles.
I had corn before.
Oh, there it goes.
I didn't have any corn.
But I didn't eat any corn.
Oh no, I don't have the shovel.
Oh no, didn't you put it up for a bet? Or you left it behind at our
Oh no,
base?
it's just kidding. Yes, I do.
Yay!
Rename it to poop shovel.
Here you go.
Right now.
Shovel. I have 2 shovels apparently.
Ooh, 2 poop holes.
There you go. Two of us can poop at the same time.
You can always share a hole.
I mean,
the
you could
old
all
poop
poop
hole
at the same
loophole.
time if you really wanted.
How does that work with the shell? Does
That's for you to
does shell
decide,
have
sir.
a butt flap?
Yeah.
You'd have a little tail.
Yeah, the
where your
tail comes up.
Yeah. Like
I
out
don't
from under where your legs.
flicks up.
Yeah.
I don't know, if you poop out your mouth, you can choose that. It's up to you. I don't really mind.
It's like that South Park episode where they started eating through their asses because
Yeah,
they thought it was healthier.
That's
Go
so
down.
good, that episode.
Secret breath weapon attack, you say?
Oh, that's better.
It's like wombat poo, though, just perfect cube. Falls out. little pebbles.
Oh,
Like a little machine gun spray.
No kids.
Ooh.
No. I need to find my section with all the belch bag names just in case they come up again. Where was the names?
The Royalty, the Mushroom Man, the Undergrowth, Das Pompadour, El Capitan, Big Casino, Mac and Cheese, Chief Buckwheat, Krusty Juggler, the Fromage à Trois, the Triple Chief, Chocky Butcher.
Corky.
Corky Butcher.
Chocky butcher.
I heard Chocky.
That could also work.
And Corky with a K, not a G.
Huh?
Yes. Corky.
Oh, not the
Oh, no.
Oh,
Corgi
right.
Butcher.
Yeah, he just like get the cork
Strange
gun out.
title, but okay.
Well, that wouldn't be far off.
Corky as in, like, bottle cork, or cork as in fixed deck cork?
Corky as in...
Shut the fuck up.
no, what's it called?
Don't ask questions.
The name of the movie has Borat. Yeah, you know, the song by the Corky Butcher. Bing bang, bing bang bong, bing bong.
I don't remember that.
Well,
No.
that's where I got the Corky Butcher from. I was like,
Fair enough.
I like it.
that'll work.
Okay.
He's made up the other half of them.
Yeah. Yes, correct. 10 points to Gryffindor.
Right on.
Did he actually divulge that his name is Belchbag?
No.
No, yeah.
No, he didn't say that.
Which is going to
Yeah.
be my
He
first
goes
question.
by many names.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask, what's your preferred?
Yeah.
What's your
that's a loss.
pronouns?
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Mayo.
Mayo. Yeah. Mayo.
Is
Nays.
there a Mayo nickname?
Probably.
No.
Because
The
you
Great
you were
Go-Gurt,
all about
something like that.
mayonnaise.
It's a great go-go.
Creamy,
Can that be it?
Ron's creamy surprise.
Go-Gurt.
Oh dear.
He's Ron's creepy
Yeah.
surprise now.
His name is Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
I'll add that in. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's Ron's creamy surprise to his friends.
Yes, only his friends. Only
The
those.
creamiest friends.
Because yeah, he definitely had some sort of mayonnaise treat at some point. I remember him
Yeah,
pulling it out of the bag,
yeah,
but it was old
vaguely.
mayo or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and he slathered it on me, I think.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
used
so
mayo
like-
instead of the grease spell.
Yeah.
that's
Like, that's how you
Yeah, there
reflavoured
was a definite mayo.
I
thing
remember,
about
I
that,
remember
like-
Sugo got covered in mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, to like try and like make you fit through somewhere.
No, when-
or
No,
do something
when
like
your
that.
smell,
when your
I
skin
think.
cracked.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
As like
Moisturizer.
Yeah,
Yes,
That
yes.
will fix it.
That's right.
All right. Hey guys, welcome to Dungeons and Nerglings. For all of your skincare tips, go visit Belchbag's rubbish pile. He's got plenty of home remedies for you. I'm Nergy. I'll be your dungeon master, your eyes and ears for the evening. These are our players, and we're playing in the same room, so it's great fun. We are picking up from last time, where our party came across quite a nice little surprise. Now, for anyone that has seen it, it is a reference to one of our previous one-shots. So it would not have made sense to anyone that hasn't watched that, but there was quite a big reaction. If you missed it, go check out the last episode, number 26, I believe, because this is 27.
The one shot that turned into an 8-month shot.
Yeah, it was quite a long one-shot, and the characters, I just had to bring one across, which is where our party found themselves. They came down into the sewers beneath esshara looking for someone known as the Royalty to help them procure some gems to attempt to resurrect Ronan, who fell. R.I.P. Ronan. But anyway, they got down into the sewers and came across some goblins who were
Save my boy.
on watch.
Free my boy.
When you got... Sorry, I need to belch my bag a little.
Get it nice and moist for the dialogue that's coming.
There you go.
When you guys got to the central sort of, well, a large chamber, filled with refuse, treasure, trash, who knows. There was a small figure sitting atop the pile. The throne, some would say. Not many would say, but some. Belch bag might. A small goblin getting on in his years. Sort of peeks his head out from the top of this trash pile. And he spieled off a list of names that he's known by. And I guess we'll pick up from there. Let me just wet the whistle.
Get ready.
Belch your bag.
So, mate,
Got to really make it moist.
so you're known as the royalty, Mushroom Man, the Undergrowth, Das Pompadour, El Capitan, Big Casino, mac and cheese, great food by the way, Chief Buckwheat, the Crusty Juggler, Fromage à Trois, the Triple Chief, Corky Butcher, but is there anything that you go by on a normal basis?
What would you prefer?
What is your preferred name?
Call me Belchbag.
Belchbear?
Yes, the well-greased.
The well-greased.
I can see why.
You seem very well
You've got good eyes, have you, Turtle Man?
Average.
Yes. Well, you come down into my lair, shall we say. What is it that you can do for me?
What is it that you need? Yeah.
We were here.
Well,
yes.
we were hoping maybe we can sort something out with you. We're looking for a
500 gold done.
diamond worth around 500 gold, and we'd be willing to make sort of an exchange. We're at Needlebark Goods and Services, so we can provide goods and services. Very much more inclined to the services, just not some behind the tree, if you know what I mean.
He begins rummaging around in the trash around him, just like you hear bottles and cans and movement of all sorts of different materials. And while you're speaking, he pulls out this little hat and puts it on.
Now I see where the royalty comes from.
Looks somewhat like a dirty, dishevelled chef's hat. And sitting atop,
That's quite an interesting arrangement. A 500 gold diamond. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Are you mocking me?
I didn't realise you'd taken it as mocking when I was just quoting Darren Farley.
oh yeah, that was out of
That
character.
is correct.
That is correct. It takes the shirt off.
Yes.
So that wasn't in character.
Never mocking you, the royalty,
That's good.
Chief Buckwheat.
Okay. Now, how did you get past my guards?
They brought us here.
We said we'd
Yeah.
like to see the royalty.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I said,
Yeah,
okay,
we have
come
got
this
this.
way.
Oh yeah.
To me. Actually, so go get it.
And one of the little goblins walks over and takes it from your hand and
He's got
brings
one
it up
name
the
to
pile.
do It's like actually super
Out of character. Everyone, oh.
Oh, I see. And, how did you come across this?
We were given it by a good friend of ours
Someone of
upstairs.
royal
esshara.
blood.
She said you'd be able to sort us out.
Now, I'll get you to roll a perception check. Just quickly. Yeah.
No, 20.
Bad.
For a total of?
My perception's flat. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
15.
Solid.
Yeah, it's just a flat roll.
Cool.
I can't remember if
Seven.
I had Hermes out.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you desummoned him after we
Cool.
Yeah.
Went down
I remember,
After we found the
Toad
roll.
tunnel.
got him in your little
As long as
sub
someone
realms.
Yes. You see, as he gets handed the coin, he reaches out and takes the coin from Sugo. And as he's holding it up and looking at it, you see this small mechanism whip into place over his eye. And he's sort of looking at this coin. But the thing that you notice is that his right hand appears to be some sort of contraption. Entirely mechanical. It doesn't look biological by any means.
He's a cyborg.
And he
I know pewter, and that is the real thing. No, you got it from a royal person, did ya? The other royalty. With a lowercase r.
I haven't seen them sitting on a throne like you have here, your majestic
Exactly.
throne, so they obviously can't live up to your royal name. But yes, they're the upstairs royalty.
can I also get you to roll insight?
All of us?
Yep.
18.
12.
13.
14.
He's a curious figure. He maintains his composure while you speak. You don't really read anything. I rolled extremely well. But he tucks that coin away in this little fold of his cloak, and it is lost from sight. But the token of your passage has been used, basically. You've been given free, safe passage to the lair.
No. Thank you, Thugo. He's a good right-hand man.
And
Is his right hand missing?
yes, you piece together he's making a joke, but you're not sure whether to laugh or not. You haven't quite gotten a read on who this is yet.
Speaking of right hands, is that?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah? What about it?
It's mechanical and you have like full control. How does it work?
He stands up from his throne, and he sort of stretches, and you see a whole mishmash of armor plates begin to.
He's like a Power Ranger.
He becomes
like
fully
a cyborg.
encased in scrap plates and random things that entirely cover his body. And you can hear his voice sort of issued through his suit.
Yes, this is part of me. Something that I've made to keep me safe.
Very impressive.
Does it also extend your lifespan by any chance? Or
Who knows?
Is it like a
Inside.
junk Iron Man suit? Is kind of what I'm picturing.
Yeah, just kind of looks like the first one.
Most that see this, they die. But I'm feeling in a good mood. Now, if I'm to do something for you that will cost me 500 gold worth of diamonds, does it have to be one diamond?
it just has to be 500 gold's worth, doesn't it?
Worth
Was it raised dead? A diamond worth at least 500 gold. A single diamond.
So one single diamond.
So it has to be a pretty well cut one, unfortunately, sir.
That's a steep ask. What will you do for me in return?
What do you need?
Yeah, what needs doing?
I want you to roll, one of you, roll persuasion.
Well, you've been doing a bunch of the talking.
I guess.
Go ahead.
It's only an 8.
Okay.
Well, there's something that's been giggling at me, I guess, of late. I could deal with it myself, but I can't be bothered. Some of my goblins have been disappearing. If you know what I mean. To death, probably. And I don't like wasting my food on people that go missing, you know, so I'd like you to figure out where they went missing and stop it.
Do you have any, like, clues? Like whereabouts they were when
Yes, I do. The sewers are my home. I know it well. If you head through that chamber, keep going and stick to the left-hand turns. You'll find it, probably. But, be on your guard, I guess. If you can bring back proof, I don't see why I couldn't part with some, pricey diamonds.
So, are you saying it's there's some sort of monster living down here?
Most likely.
Is there any kind of time frame on needing this beastie dispatched?
Well, the sooner the better. If
Tomorrow, perhaps?
Don't get the diamond until...
as soon as you bring me proof, then, you know, I'll give you a diamond.
Sounds good.
Sounds fair.
And in the meantime, you smell something. Not quite sure what the scent is. Above all of the smell of refuse and sewage, you smell something that's almost mouthwatering. And you see Belchbag go, and he turns around and starts like rummaging through his trash heap round to the other side, and he returns with a tray, just holding it with his metal hand.
I nearly burnt them. I've been working on this recipe for a while. Just pop them there to cool.
And they don't smell the worst. It smells a little bit different.
He did start turning into a chef. He's not Peepo, is he?
Is he supplying people?
Yeah, he had the chef, like, the feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
I made the little goodies that you could eat that gave
Correct.
you
Yeah.
hit points or something. Yeah.
Speaking of pies,
He's still cooking.
They smell good.
have you ever had Peepo's paws?
Thank you. Peepo,
Peepo. Up in, Cranbrook.
I haven't had the pleasure of having one. I've heard about him. Supposedly, he knows what he's doing.
Oh, he most certainly does.
Oh, you've had some.
Peepo makes good pie.
Explain to me the flavours, the composition of the sauce.
Imagine a unicorn. Yeah.
Oh, I'm there.
It's life essence. Wrapped inside of cotton candy. On top of
Wait,
the world's
wait.
best.
What colour cotton candy?
Pink, of course.
That's a good one.
The world's best, like, A5 Wagyu. All in one little pie made by a small little fella.
Some steak, fairy floss, and the heart of a unicorn.
Essence. The essence.
The heart of a unicorn.
The heart.
He seems to have taken out of this.
No. I heard you. I heard you the first time.
One unicorn heart.
I shall have to try that and procure some unicorn
I was
parts.
going to say, we're going to come back and there'll be all these unicorns hanging up by their hooves.
What have I got in here? No, that's a horse. So, I'll pass word to the boys not to harass you. You may travel through the sewers, but as soon as you bring back proof, I will give you what you need. Nothing more. Nothing
Very
less.
gracious of you. Thank
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yes, your
Yes.
royalty mushroom man.
you, Capitan.
We also do have business with another of your moniker, the Mushroom Man.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it can be something concluded after we deal with this first bit of business. But just we are inquiring after the health of Mia and Minik.
That's an interesting line of questions. You're them, eh?
Well, we say this because we were attacked, unprovoked, might I say, by what we believe to be, at the time, a dastardly villain growing deadly poisons, and he attacked us, and when we had subdued him, he spun us a story about his wife and child being taken from him, and we were here to inquire to see if that was true, or if
That Finnick was a little shit.
or if that was the case.
That little bitch boy doesn't know when to stop running his mouth.
Well, he almost tried to.
You want the real story?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that you killed my shambling
Birdball.
beast.
Only a little bit.
I know that was you guys. But I'm willing to overlook that if you can do this for me. Yes, he did not pay me back what he owed me, so I took something of his. He didn't have much, so I took him anyway. That's what happens when you cross the belt.
Completely understandable. How much did he owe you? Yeah.
It's not your concern. He has paid his price.
Well, we did have a discussion with him. He reckons he'd be more productive with his family around him. So we're just wondering how his debts can be paid off. We can let him know what he needs to do.
His family are dead. So, we won't really bother with that.
Yeah, I'd say that's about as wrapped up as that
Yep.
gets.
Guess that's the end of that then.
Mostly we inquire because Kincaid and myself are something of mushroom aficionados ourselves, and we were hoping to glean some expertise from someone such as you, and who had someone such as Finnick in your employ, creating more wonderful deadly poisons and other magic things, and
I do like to grow my
we
own.
respect your craft and wish to learn from you.
Absolutely. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms.
I see you're,
Finnick is meaningless to us.
well, I mean, he serves me a purpose. But, yeah, I've heard his supply has stopped. Not so good for his life expectancy. Now, I see that you're made of mushrooms, pretty much.
Like a 70-30 mix.
Interesting.
Is 70 the mushroom?
You prefer not to say.
What's the ratio? Have you got a mushroom down there?
What was the one that you said that we all laughed a lot at the name? Wait a second. A frost stinkhorn.
Yep, the frot mushroom.
Frost stinkhorn.
I see a few I recognise there. Have you got some in a lid?
I do. These are the rich.
Sort of holding it.
This is lacrimal, and this is the other one that Kincaid would not deny. This is scapula, this is lacrimal, this is calcaneus.
They're beautiful. You've got a...
He holds out his metal hand.
May I?
Absolutely.
You never touch another man's mushrooms without asking.
Lacrimal.
There. Hello, little guy. Heady.
They devour. Was it,
From
it was dead.
Glendolfa.
Yes, from Glendolfa. Was it dead? Like dead matter? Like they
Yep.
won't eat living stuff, but
Yep.
yeah. They devour
He,
dead flesh.
his big hooked nose is like,
Mushroom nearly goes up it.
Yeah, that's it. Throws out extra tentacles.
Back you go.
and he seems quite besotted with the little thing.
Well, if you never need any more tips, will you want to grow for me?
Absolutely.
Let me know. But I have much to do.
First things first, and so do we now.
Business does not run itself. So, you may leave.
Thank you for your time.
I do have one question for you about your names.
Oh, yes.
So how did you... got a couple in particular. Firstly, the Mushroom Man. Completely understand that now.
Yes.
Big Casino.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think think a friend of mine was talking about a casino somewhere, and I thought, what's more impressive than a casino? A big casino.
Genius, sir.
That is true.
It just came to me.
You're a man of intellect.
This is true.
And what about the triple chief?
Oh, there was and he looks down and away. You know, when people are thinking of a memory, they'll either look like up or down somewhere.
Staring at the cliff.
But yeah,
Gentle wind
that-
blows his
that-
crash logs.
He's doing the Richmond from IT guys, like stare up into the.
And the all wind is blowing. And they're all like, what are you? 2 seconds, hold on.
Yes. There was a magnificent beast of a man. He was more a giant than a man. But either way, his name was Thugo.
Like this fella?
Yes, I named him after him. I've named all my friends after, well, named all of these people after my friends.
They're all Sugo.
No, we've got Fredos over there, and there's Aurelian, and there's Mitchell. He's fun. And, yeah, it's a long story, but there was this Thugo, he was impressive. He was quite a specimen, and we were killing some giants way off in the north. And he called himself the Chief, and I thought, what's more impressive than a Chief? And I thought, Chief!
Genius again, sir.
Understandable. So we say up
You've done it
north,
again.
like
You've done it again.
A masterpiece.
near Leafsness, or
Oh no, not on this continent.
another continent to the north.
I'm well travelled, my boy. Well travelled.
Have you ever been to here?
I have.
Where have you been in here?
I've been everywhere, man.
What?
Had to.
I've been to esshara, Leafsness.
Yeah, all over.
There aren't many places that I haven't been. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a traveller. But I've put down my roots. Thugo, that lovable old scamp. Before he disappeared, he mentioned a giant outpost called Hibisi.
Kabezi?
Yeah, it's in the giant tongue. I think it's the stone heart is what it translates to for us that speak normal words. And I thought, you know what, I'll find it. And I found it, and I set up these sewers. And then this lot moved down above me. That's okay. They don't come down here. I don't go up there.
So where's Kabezi?
You're in it.
Is this
So
Kabezi?
remember the really old stone we found that they'd built on the ruins of an old place? They built on the ruins of the old
Right,
giant
city.
stronghold.
The giant
So the
stronghold.
giant city, and then Skawabogolf, which was the one before Shara that just got destroyed.
Yeah.
And then
They built
So
on
those are like the
Kabezi.
old, like those
another one
old.
after that.
The stone heart.
No, there was another word that was the name
Oh,
of the capital.
Skoliston.
That's why I said Skaboo.
I thought you meant Kabisi.
Yeah, no, but like so it was
Kabisi.
Skoliston was built on the ruins
That's
of
how he would have
Kabisi,
said it.
was built on the ruins of
So those
No.
like buildings that we found
Ashara
that were
was
like
built
big
on the ruins
rock
of
boulders.
Stoneheart. Skoliston is the one that's sunk off.
Oh,
in the
that's
back.
up in
Remember
the
when we
bay,
came
yeah,
across
yeah,
those
yeah.
buildings that were like
Yeah.
made, that were like ancient and like.
Yeah,
And I did a little stone thing on it, and it was like definitely not dwarven.
Yeah. And we
So
figured out,
yes,
like,
you,
giant.
you have seen the stonework of giants, and you've seen evidence of that up. But he obviously prefers the dark, the dank.
And where did he go after they built all this?
Who, sorry?
Sugo.
Oh, Thugo. That's a touchy subject.
You didn't lead him.
Can I roll insight?
Absolutely.
14.
I was fond of him. He helped me maintain my stronghold. We cleared out a giant place. It was a bit of a stink hole. Couldn't get the smell of a giant out of it. But, he helped me protect it. We started a business together. We went in. But, one night, he vanished.
Just into
Metallic, like wet sounds from inside the
Oh,
armor.
his faceplate has sort of gone back now.
I'm picturing just like emotion and just like from inside the
Actually, I
armor.
like it better. Faceplate's back on.
Or like he starts getting emotional.
It's like the new Spider-Man mask hat. Like,
Yeah.
So you can hear these like sniffs and
little whimpers.
I don't know where he went, but he vanished. He was supposed to protect me. So I built this armor to protect me instead.
Oh.
Metallic sniffle. Metallic whispering.
How long ago did that happen?
Some years. Probably before your time.
So, 20-something odd years ago?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I don't keep track. When I go, I'll go. But for now,
and the armor. His little, wispy white beard blowing in the breeze.
I live here. And I live well.
So you had no other way of contacting him? He just...
I tried. He was a weird one. He always had something strange going on. And then he's gone. I don't know. I tried.
Have you sought out the Sisters of Glandolfa?
No. Wouldn't mind seeing what that's all about.
Because we've been... It's pretty legitimate.
Well, I've been to Glandolfa. I just didn't bother. They sounded kind of...
There were some nice mushrooms there.
There was some mushrooms there. You know. I mean, you're not wrong. They were pretty,
Yeah, they were a bit psychotic. But we did fly a dragon. And fight a hydra.
I fought hydras.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. 5 heads or 7?
I think he had 5.
One of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Should have seen this one giant we fought. Yeah, he reminded me of a hydra. He was big. He had tentacles.
Oh, yeah?
Giants,
A giant with tentacles?
You're telling me.
Have
My
you
mate-
ever heard of a giant with tentacles?
My mate, Redoth, he nearly flipped his lid. Not this vid. Oh, not you. Go away. I mean, good on you for listening, but...
That's a good one. You should pay him more. He deserves a raise. He's very attentive.
You don't pay them at all, do you?
Rollins that.
They don't get eaten today. That's their
Pays at
payment.
6.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
He does not pay them.
he doesn't not pay them.
He pays them in being able to live.
He enables their living for
Yeah.
sure.
Breathing and not ending up in a pie.
And what happened with this Redoth fella that after he flipped his lid?
He went home. He was always about the dragons and his god queen. But he went back to... I think he said he was going to the Astral Sea. Maybe he went to one of his hatcheries or something. Supposedly. Either way. People were eating his eggs. He wasn't happy about that. And so he went home. He was a smart boy. But he needed some meat on the bones, you know what I mean?
A little bit skinny out.
Yes. But, much to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to reminisce. You caught me off guard. Back to it.
Monologue. Like talk.
Oh, one more question since you said you've been
This is
everywhere.
what you did last time.
One question.
This better be good. The last one was good, so I'm holding you to that standard.
Have you been to Fort Air?
Who hasn't been to Fort Air?
Before.
We haven't.
Oh,
We
geez. You gotta go see it.
But,
Cool.
you know, before the halflings discovered it and I guess took it over. When it was...
I heard about that through Redoth, actually. The Gith used to live there, but
Okay.
they, from what I've heard, they're not there anymore. And the halflings, they took over it.
Yeah. So you never went there before the halflings took
Oh
over?
no, I went around a year maybe after Vradoth went home.
And the halflings were already there, or it was empty?
No, there were
The gift was still there?
Yeah.
Was it any different then than it is now?
Pardon me. That's why they call me Belchbag. Sorry, what was your question?
Was it any different back then than what it is now?
Oh, I haven't been back.
And was it only the Gith there, or were there orcs or
No,
humans?
it was a guest settlement. They use. I'm pretty sure. I was talking to one of them. They were using songstone as a form of propulsion for the city.
Okay, and that's how it's stayed afloat?
Yeah.
And that's what's keeping it up now still?
Yeah, I assume so. But quite ingenious.
So no one else except for the Gith?
ingenious.
You got a really daffy duck it
I
on
got
the
every S.
Or even Sylvester.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yeah, but yeah,
So there were only Gith up there in Fort Air?
originally. Yeah,
Interesting.
but yeah, what I should try and make contact with Vradoth again. See how he's going. See if he found his eggs.
Was he looking for dragon eggs?
Shouldn't have get like eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have hatcheries all over the place. Usually in the Underdark, but all over the place.
You mean like them?
We also have hatcheries.
I would assume so. You're water-based, but you walk on land, yeah?
Absolutely.
Beach?
Absolutely. Sandy.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Pop 'em
many
out.
horrible monsters.
Protect them.
That's the one.
Yeah, same as those.
I don't know why I pointed at you.
Dwarves lay eggs.
Since when?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Vradoth was telling me some of his stuff. I assume you're all about similar. Anyone that lays eggs, you gotta protect them.
You do until they hatch.
Some eggs do look really tasty, even though they're forbidden.
Oh boy.
Have you ever eaten
I saw it.
Hydra eggs?
No, but there was a griffin egg I wanted to eat, but I got
Whoa.
slapped on the wrist. You can't eat the griffin egg.
Well, where is it?
Far away.
I just
Roll deception. Well, it is technically far away.
And that's a natural 19.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like that's not even a lie.
Yeah, it's not necessarily far away, but he's just sort of like
20, dirty 20.
okay.
Tell you what, I'll give you 50 gold if you bring me a griffin egg. Wouldn't mind eating one of them.
Next time we see one.
Anyway, back to it. Stop! You're good at that.
One more question, proceed to ask 35 questions in a row, and Belchbag can't count.
Oh, he can count. He just likes to talk.
Oh, what about that Aurelian fella?
He invented counting.
I mean, might as well ask about everyone.
Oh, he was always had his head in the clouds. He followed the stars. He said they spoke to him. And, he said there was some sort of portent that he had to look into. So, I'm not sure where he went.
See the Zodiac girl, huh?
Somewhat. I understand. The stars are beautiful.
I'm sure you can get a great view from down here.
Oh, there's a sewer grate over there that you can just...
You crane your neck.
That's where my bed is. You can look straight up to the stars in memory of Aurelian.
It's a lovely
weirdly
skylight.
He's
Other
the
than when it
sweetest,
rains.
poeticest animal that you ever did meet.
Absolutely. He's dialed back the cannibalism from what you can see. You don't smell rotting flesh in the room. He's changed his tastes
No
to
bite
things.
marks on the goblins.
Yeah. There are some missing little scraps out of ears and stuff, but nothing that looks like teeth.
Just out of character, should we take a long rest? Because we've sort of burned spell slots and whatnot
Yeah.
before we...
That's why I kind of like
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
they said
that's what I was talking
timeline.
about.
I was like, is tomorrow okay?
Yeah.
That's why I was asking. But
Just in case you didn't know, Grung invaded up top.
Oh,
We sort of had a nice little fight with him. Mm-hmm. We're a bit tired. Do you mind if we just rest up before we go left and left and left and left until we find your missing goblins?
you go for it. You
Is
want
there
to be
anywhere around here we can chill?
not in here.
I'd rather go,
Go
back,
back
up
to the where the
to the
surface.
ting. Or sleep outside the city.
This
or
place isn't good enough for you.
It's more
No,
than okay for me. man.
It's too good. I don't know if we'd be able to afford this kind of.
Smart thinking.
It
costs
is
a pretty
quite
penny.
luxurious.
I've heard that before. Yeah, I went to college, so I would know.
Roll deception.
he's the educated one.
you did go to college though.
I did.
Oi.
No, more on the. I've heard that one.
26.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
And I get a bit of water and I splash it towards them.
A little nugget in the water.
You got him with a floater.
Indeed.
And I assume you prestidigitate his face.
His
Varus's
tongue.
But yeah, so
Did that go in your mouth?
I think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't swallow for a bit.
No, I won't.
Rinse your mouth out. Have you got anything good?
I do. And pull the flask.
By the way, when was the last time we rolled for it?
Don't know.
Has it been a new day since?
Yeah, oh, it's definitely been a new day.
No, this morning.
I'll
This morning you took a swig. This morning,
Yeah,
two
I
sessions
feel
ago, you
like
took
you
a
did
swig.
at the
Yeah.
Oh, you reckon?
When
We
we
might
left-
have stayed on
at the-
top
like
of
at
it.
the festival.
Yeah.
Yep.
When we were doing stuff.
Cool.
I think before we
That's fine.
left, he took a swig. I think it was May or something.
Yeah, but it's still one.
Still one.
Then yeah, I'll just spit with one. And then yeah.
Smells like a nice vintage.
Well, yeah, you're welcome to try it if you'd like.
The fact that he can smell anything over the stench of refuse and body odor is quite impressive. And the increasingly appetizing pie smell, like just that nice warm pastry. You're all sort of, after a big day, fighting, a lot of stress, sort of, you realize, oh, damn it, I'm hungry. But
You may go. I've said that before, but this time, get out. I've got stuff to do.
This time, it's
Thank you very much. And I
Yes.
leave.
Yeah.
So you should be able to get back in here without much trouble.
Alrighty.
Now, in my I still have a couple of those drug berries from Lindoltha. Mm-hmm. Would they be spoiled by now?
when you say
or-
drug berries,
the ones
small,
that
the
The
blue
tattoo
green
ones.
the ones that made you high.
the Winnie Blues.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Since Glendoltha, like
Did we get
a week
them
and a
from
half,
the-
2 weeks.
So hang on.
It was
We got
from
them from the
Draft
foyer.
or the
I
When
got
we
them the
got our
the day we
tattoos.
left. No, these are from the party. I took them
Yep, that's right.
So this,
Where did you keep
we left?
in my backpack with everything else.
We left the
with my
foyer
tucker in my rations
on the
box.
10th of
Yeah.
Yurtis.
10.
So it's been
And
11
apparently- Okay.
So I guess that wouldn't be too bad.
That'd
I mean,
be on the edge of
berries in a
proper-
fridge can last maybe that.
yeah. They wouldn't be in
Anyway.
prunes.
they wouldn't be
Lick-
fresh and beautiful. They would be old and shriveled and maybe a little bit off.
Sultanas.
Hey, big casino. I flick one to him.
Does he
Splash into the morning. He's like, oh, sorry, 3-second rule.
That'll get you buzzing.
From the forest as well. I've seen these. I'm not going to take it now. Maybe when I'm going to bed.
And he pops it in this little slit in his jacket.
Thank you.
Just as an afterthought, you like flick him one.
Yeah.
The fact that it's kind of old and
I've
a little bit maimed would work for him. That would be like a, ooh,
Lucky for you, he's into that.
Can you procure those into shrooms like old mate Finnick?
I said get out. Go.
'Cause-
I've got stuff to do. Go.
I've got some of them growing in our mushroom farm.
oh, right, yeah.
The mushroom farm has 5 of those blue screamers, 1 dew drip, 1 frot stinkhorn, 2 moon sprites, which are paralytic, 4 of the Reaper's Kiss, the same as what I've got in the lantern and or my body. Sharam, 2 Sharams, which are deadly poison, and 3 Umbler Puffballs.
You're good.
I'm glad you're
Names
keeping
some
track, because
names.
holy crap, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
But-
mushrooms is the kind of thing I should be keeping
Oh,
track
yeah.
of.
As far as mushrooms go, you've done everything you needed. You gave them all the nutrients they need, moisture and darkness. They will be...
I think the kid, we told the kids to like spritz them every now and again.
They got a whole dead body's worth of meat and bones to grind down.
And then the bag of fertilizer as well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we bought some of the special fertilizer
I'm
too.
always nervous with that little. Like,
Yeah.
I've had one or two
Yeah.
like
We
spray.
just
Oh,
go
yeah.
back to the same spot in the loom, the whatever it's called.
The froth and swallow.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah,
We said a lot of things.
Yeah. Going
We all
back
know
to
the
the
one.
froth and swallow.
The spit and squat.
That's right. I forgot about that. Where was I? Domo arigato. I don't know why that's in my head. Yes, the froth and swallow. Mainly a bar, but you can also get bored there if you need. So yeah, gonna spend the night, gonna rest it up.
Indeedy.
Alrighty. What was it last time? I think we did a gold for 2 rooms.
It was.
Was it at the same place? Is that right?
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll have it in our.
Hang on. Yeah, I'll have it here. Log. One night at the Froth and Swallow was 4 silver.
Yep.
Rooms at the Froth and Swallow in one night, 4 silver.
Cool. 4 silver it is. That is why keeping notes is
Yeah,
good.
sweet.
'Cause I
Take it out of party funds
Is it
again.
Yurda or Yurdis, the day?
Yurdis is the month.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The day
Yeah.
of year day, yeah?
Day of year.
Day-
year da.
Ends in R, right?
Beautiful. So,
taking out of party funds again.
Yeah.
basically, going back to the city proper, you wend your way through the
I'm
sewer
gonna use
tunnels.
chalk just mark each turn, so when we get back in, we don't get lost.
Okay. Yep, you chalk a line across the wall, and yeah, getting up to the city. Night has properly fallen at this point. It's probably 7 o'clock, and the security. There's no one in the outer gates, like no one manning the gates there. But once you get inside from the pits, the presence of people is tentatively springing back up. So people are starting to walk around. The threat has passed from what everyone can tell. The guards are on fairly high alert, so you're thoroughly questioned at the gate,
We
but
have our signed writ now too.
you don't look like frogs,
Yeah.
and you're not bouncing around the place, so you're
We're
fairly
not
good.
ribbiting around trying to eat the glowy.
Yeah,
the glowy
exactly.
things still.
No,
The insects.
no.
They're gone.
So the insects are no longer.
While we were
Flicking
down in the
around.
sewers.
Yep.
What time?
It's about
I was
7-ish
gonna say,
now.
like, we would go
About
to
sunset.
like
Oh, 6 something.
So,
Yeah,
but the sun was up when
Yep.
we went in.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was sunset. The
fairly set.
Potentially, yeah.
So, unless you are looking to do anything else, we can just pass the
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
long rest.
Do it tomorrow.
pass the
Get
evening.
rid of my 8 HP.
Ah, yep. And I guess we'll roll your flask for a day
And
passing.
we level up.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Okay.
10.
I can roll 10.
Yeah, a couple of times. Yes, not for a bunch of menial frogs with 12 health. Absolutely not. Also, we're milestones. We're not experienced.
Yeah.
We experienced the milestone. Ronan died. And we met Belchbag.
That is
surely
that is a pretty good point. But no, not yet.
Yeah, coming face to face with the BBEG and living to tell the tale.
The
It's gotta
Belch
be a milestone.
BBEG. So yes, morning comes and the city sort of
Yeah, what's the month after Uranus again? It is
Nihilus.
Nihilus. So is this the... No, Uranus is in the middle, isn't it? So it's not
Right.
a new year yet. It'll be a new year after Pedelnus.
So Pedelnus, Troxus, Eutus, which is
Eucosis
over
is
the
the
middle.
last one.
Yep. Nihilus, Crophus, Eucosis, and then back to Pedelnus.
Nihilus
sorry,
is still
Cog.
slow though.
Can you say that order again, sorry?
Pedelnus, Truoxys.
Yep.
Yidis. Nihilus. Krelphis. Eucosis.
Yeah, I have
And
written them way out
Naos
of
is
order.
still slow.
I might have given you the wrong.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, no, that's
correct.
Yeah, the Costa first of Nihilus.
Correct. So it's back to 20 days per month
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Slogo. Yes, and so as you come out of the sewers, the Yeared Moon is quite large. It's, like normally you look at the moon and it's fairly small in the sky. This thing is like a behemoth. The other two moons are dwarfed by it. And it lights the night. Any of you that can't see in the dark, you can see very easily with the light of this thing. The mood is strange in the city. So you sort of go down and have your meal in the tavern part of the Froth and Swallow. It's not jovial. It's not excited. People are chattering quietly amongst each other, but given the events of the day, people are still missing. People don't know if friends, family have made it through, so it's quite a somber sort of mood. But that's what happens, I guess. In battles, people die. And so it comes to the morning, and you guys feel refreshed. It's overcast. A dull sort of day. It follows on from what the downturn of last evening. The fact that it's dreary kind of matches the mood in the city. But people are trying to go about their business as best they can. Some people are open, some people are shut still. And you're free to do what you would like, as you always are.
So, I've got my question back.
Mm-hmm.
What should we ask? Things still on the list. What happened at Fort Air? Where is Lydia Romero? Nearest voiceless hand member. Seventh Sister Ragor, Phaedrith. Death of D, Shothragoth, Scholaston. Like what happened there? The Blackbriar with Wolfbone. Feywild. No baby orcs. How did Shoth come into being? Who blew us out of the tower? And I guess where's Sugo for Belchbag? Maybe we can use that as something with him. And also the key.
Roll a d20 and do.
Oh, I feel like the key would be great.
But we
Yeah.
needed. But we last time we asked, it said.
Oh, you weren't aware, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's like a magical barrier blocking it, or
Yeah.
if we just didn't ask well enough. But
Do we park it just in case? Because we don't want to kind of keep wasting questions. Do you know what I mean? Or do we keep going down the key?
No, I reckon mix it up a bit.
yeah,
Come back to the key later.
I feel like the key. It's just like there's something magical stopping us.
What about the Grum? Like,
The Grung. Why did
asking
they?
about that, or more
Why
like,
they
like
attacked?
why were they like chasing the bugs? Like, you
Or
know, why were they
even
trying
why
to
did
eat-
why? What are the bugs and
Yeah,
why
actually,
are
that's
they here,
maybe
right?
Yeah.
closer.
That or who planned the Grung attack? Or
Yeah, because I feel like the bugs, they were chasing the bugs, but the bugs were what was unusual. Like, you
Yeah.
hadn't seen them before. So maybe I don't know, the Grung and the bugs are kind of two separate questions, but I feel like out of those, given that the thingo, like the bugs may be tied to Feywild stuff because they were like extra dimensional.
Yeah.
The
magic.
bug
You
is
all-
maybe the more like pressing question.
What are the bugs and what?
Where
like,
are they coming from?
Well, you only get
Where
one,
they came
one
from.
question.
Yeah, where are they coming from, maybe?
Or what about, like, we know they came from another dimension.
Yeah.
So
Where
I
in
feel like
this plane?
Well, I was wondering, thinking the why is maybe more interesting.
Why did the bugs appear this-
appear?
Yes.
Why are the bugs?
Why are the bugs?
Why?
Insect.
No one ever asks how are the bugs.
Doing well. Alright, what are you asking?
How are we wording it?
What are we asking about?
So
what was the reason?
what was the
Why
reason
did
the
the
bugs
colourful-
appear?
Why did the colourful spirits appear yesterday in Ashara?
Yeah, the magical bugs.
Yeah.
Why did the magical bugs appear yesterday in the show?
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Right. Was Monpoir open today?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we're
can
collecting
swing
data.
by.
That's what I was
And
thinking.
hopefully he survived the attack.
And the cursed hammer.
And that was
See
the.
Oh, also
I
last night I wanted to attune to my dwarf slayer
Okay.
because I don't think I had attuned to it.
No,
yet.
because you can only tune to one
I
at a
attuned to
time,
the
so
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Alrighty.
Yep,
Oh wait,
yeah.
or did I attune to it? Because it's been 2 days. Maybe I already attuned to it.
Either way.
Either
it's
way,
done
you
now,
can-
yeah.
Monpoirs? Or...
Yeah, I actually forgot about that.
What about we can also ask because you said that there was like other items there that we didn't really ask about.
Yeah.
Potentially we could have a bit more of a
We
run.
could
Well,
get
that I also want to go look for a poisonous kit.
We could ask him where would sell one. Did we ask him where would sell one?
I
No.
don't know. I think I've
I know
kind
we
of been
didn't.
forgetting about the
There'd be
poisonous
like
kit.
there'd be alchemists or like sorcerers or
Herbalists.
light
some
stores or
alchemy.
Bear in
stores.
mind, they sell magical items. Poisonous kit would not.
Magical poisonous kit.
wow.
Well, yeah, like not at Monpoirs, but
Yeah. You would be able to find a
But yeah, like,
apothecary
you'll be able to
somewhere
point
in the
out
city.
Yeah.
I'm sure Belchbag has one lying around.
He is
Yeah.
a poisonous
Well,
kit.
yeah, it's basically it's just anything you pick up out of the sewer. Yeah, that's poisonous, all right.
But like artificers have an ability where like he can just like I think it takes an hour and just like an unoccupied space and they can just be like any tools, any tool set they can just make out of thin air.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I can't.
So heading to Revit's.
Monpoir.
Yeah, we'll go to
Yeah.
rabbits first.
Kill. So again, you come to the front.
Don't cast any magic while we're in here. That includes guidance.
Big signs all over the front door. Do not use magic within the store. So Hermes would be included.
Yeah, he's still in the.
He's still banished
Yeah.
wherever he lives in his Pokeball.
Yeah.
So you guys head in sometime during the day while you're sauntering around, and Monpoir is at the counter as you saw him before, idly inspecting his fingers. Welcome back.
Hello again.
G'day, Monty.
Glad to see you.
Don't call me that. I remember you. Hello.
Hello.
Your goods. Okay. As you know, yesterday was a little bit of a kerfuffle in the city.
I believe we did have a contract. I don't know if it had
Is this
revisions
correct?
about property tax.
I can't remember.
I don't
Did
know if
you
we
write a
actually found it.
contract?
No, I
I
don't
don't think so. I think we just gave it to him.
Yeah.
Make a deception check.
Well, yeah, I mean,
After
if you-
yesterday's events, who
if you've
knows?
forgotten.
Yeah, 28.
Holy sh-
Good luck, Monpoir.
You see him begin to sweat lightly. He's sort of fumbling, looking for an answer. He sort of goes back to his ledger. What I can see here, we have a number of questions, a curse, a hammer, yes, that's it. There should not have been a...
The glamour weave.
There's something about some cloaks.
That's
Yes.
it. Yes.
The mask,
Uniforms?
the hammer.
Sorry, yes. I forgot to write that down.
Mask, hammer, glamour weave.
And also, there was 2 questions enclosed within a letter that you were delivering to someone. A Glyndolfa expert.
Who wrote the letter?
I would have written, I assume.
Yes. Now, I managed to cast Sending.
I can remember writing it.
Give letter to Montier with questions for Glyndolfa experts. 1. General info on Blackbriar and its origin. 2.
Is there a
link
connection between-
Fae and Glyndolfa?
Yeah,
which
I wrote
we
those
kind of also had answered with the council meeting. But
I managed to cast Sending on... remembering this guy's 60s, older, longer nose with glasses on the end. The origin of the Blackbriar, it's not from Glyndolfa originally. My contact was unsure where it originates, but it's definitely not Glyndolfa. Like you have said, it should not be there. They know that for certain. How to combat it? It's extraordinarily poisonous. Venomous, almost. I don't know that anyone... anyone has survived contact with it. So, make of that what you will. It's difficult to combat, if you can at all. Did you, as with any brush or scrub, did you try burning it?
No, it was
the
in-
amount of area to burn.
You would
The
need
risk
to
of spreading.
burn the forest.
So
Okay.
inside Wolf
If
One,
it's
which is
intensely
giant
poisonous
tree.
and then we burn it, we've probably just created a whole bunch of poison smoke.
And also sort of didn't want to burn down Wolf Pine.
That's fair.
And the rest of the forest.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah, no, I wish it was that easy.
Came to mind, but yeah, it's a bit risky, eh?
But yeah, so Eddie McClukes.
Uh, As you know, yesterday was a mess. Our weaver has disappeaared. I'm not sure if he is dead or if I'm not sure if he's in. Could be in an infirmary. I'm not sure, but I will continue to chase that down. It has not been forgotten. Just something came up. You were all aware, all safe, all whole.
Oh, yeah.
One of no, remember we dropped him to the temple.
Okay.
Oh, did he come with us into the store? You mean?
Yeah.
He would have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
he
I
did.
can't remember.
Yeah.
He would have been with you.
Unfortunately, our young squire passed, but we are working forthwith to get his soul back.
Well,
You don't happen to have any 500 gold diamonds in here, do you? That we can borrow?
Borrow compensation for the late cloaks.
Seems fair for like a 3 gold order.
Not on hand. The Relozeros, they deal more with magical, not with mundane gemstones. I know they collect them and enjoy them, but they do not send them about the place. We stock magical goods.
Oh, yes. Would you be able to direct me to an alchemist or something?
I'm sure. Yeah. So he gives you general directions into the city. A reputable alchemist.
Super.
Connections between Wolfpine and the Feywild. Now that one was an interesting question. There have always been rumors. Sorry. Let me just find where I need to look. Where was that thing? Where was that? Not there.
Did you want to drink cakes?
Nearly.
It's only 7:05.
Pardon.
Bless.
You're not Belchbag.
I could be.
Belchbag is money.
Belch bags, everyone.
Was skin like sags.
Clothes peg.
Homer Simpson it.
So what I could find, I keep nearly going back to Belch every time.
It's such a like overpowering voice.
the call.
I think the same thing happened when I first started doing Kincaid, and everyone was like, "Well, I mean,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. The bleed is real. That accent bleed.
You're like code switching. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So, common rumor is that the Druidess of the Half-Tooth Clan that grew the Rubus Curlicue was of the Feywild. Purely rumor
The Druidess herself was Feywild.
of Fey origin. She was part of the Half-Tooth Clan, however. The orcs and elves and folk that live in Glendoth have always had a affinity, shall we say. They're closely tied, I'd say. People of the forest have always spoken of the trees the same way they speak of the Feywild. It's wild and unimaginable and impressive. And anyway, I'm not sure if it's rumor or not, but the priestess, the druidess, that grew the curlicue, I mean, if that's anything to go on, a connection between Wolfpine and... Because I know that I've...
You reckon it was the druidess that did the whoosh?
I'm sorry?
Maybe.
Oh, we were
Could
blown
be
out a
whoosh.
window in Wolfpoint Citadel.
Oh,
By
That's
a
unfortunate.
cloaked, sort of feminine looking
what, the second story,
Ruins?
first story?
No, there's
Ten.
top.
top.
Of...
Tippity
I'm sorry, I've never been myself.
There's a place called
a few-
Wolfpoint
few
Citadel,
thousand
and we
feet
were
from-
at the top, and she went whoosh and whooshed us out of the window.
I didn't know they had buildings.
There's one.
Built out of a tree.
It is
Carved
the
into
inside
a
of it.
tree.
Yeah.
It's a
A big tree.
The top of a
Very
tree?
big
Oh,
tree.
1,000-foot tree that they was their, meeting place, I suppose, where all the clans got together, had their parties.
It used to be the main
Yeah,
method of
the-
egress into the.
It's like, have
Deeps.
you seen Avatar?
no, I have not.
The famous play by famous playwright James Cameron.
James Cameroon.
Anyway, the half tree that the blue people have.
Oh,
that is
I've
like
heard
that.
tale of the size.
They're making a
Did all the
sequel
sea
that no
elves-
one is
yeah.
excited about.
Yes, I shouldn't imagine that
Well,
would
I
be...
mean, the trailers don't tell you anything about the story. It's just visuals.
People bring trailers
See, I
telling
don't
you...
like that because trailers sometimes just give away too much, and it's like,
Sometimes
oh, why
they
would
do.
I watch
This one
them play?
gives away nothing. It's just shallow nonsense.
Which adds to the immersion. Like,
You
why
go
would
into
you
now
wanna
you
go
have
and
to
know
see it to
anything?
find out what's happening
Oh,
in the play.
You're all...
If you look at all the trailers to...
The first play was very.
Excuse me, theatre buffs, please.
If you watch every trailer to Dwayne the Stone,
Well,
John
very-
Stone's movies, you already know what's going to happen.
With the famous Goliath part, Dwayne the Stone Johnson.
Exactly. You know exactly what's going to happen.
I'm going to have to invent a
Dwayne
place
the
called
Stone
Wally Hood.
Johnson.
And his halfling sidekick, Kevin Hart.
Please do that.
Yes. I spent my time holed up in the shop last night, and I could not find mention of any rock splitter specific goods, so...
Insight check that.
Sure.
13.
He doesn't appear outwardly dishonest. Let's put it this way. At this point, you've had no reason to distrust him. There's no change in his demeanor when he answers that.
What about? We asked him about the books of Slate.
Yeah, so you check
said-
Yeah.
Um,
What about the books of Slate?
Yes, I could not find any mention of the books of Slate either.
I'll insert that as well.
The rest, then yes, I
15.
shall lost me. No.
Oh,
Did you just cast a spell?
No.
Forgot about
you betcha lost need.
No, I didn't.
Did you roll the dice already?
A little bit.
He just gets smited.
Oh, no.
We're going to
Goodbye,
need another
Kincaid.
500
Oh,
gold.
no.
I'll bury your mushrooms and claim them as my own.
Raise them.
Please
Raise
tell me
them
there's
well.
like a first time warning system, right?
Yeah, surely.
Yeah,
there's
first
a-
time warning system where it only does half of the D6
The red lights start to whir up as
It only
the
hits you with
words.
three disintegrate spells instead.
Can I sort of hear Beshel? Can I react to try and cover his mouth as I'm hearing it?
You
Or is it
roll
too-
the dice like straight away, like-
He's already done it. He's already done it. You betcha lost need, and before any of you can think,
Like, no!
not too
Well,
bad.
you didn't take any damage.
Yet.
No, I mean like in the fight with the frogs. So
And
you-
with long rest.
You've rested.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So your
See, not
best chance to survive this you've got is right
you're
now.
hopefully not about to die. As you utter this arcane phrase, Monquoir's face, he sort of just like grimaces, and around the room, you hear this sort of high-pitched whine, and it quickly becomes this shrill blare, and arcing purple energy blasts from all corners of the roof, focused on
Is it
you.
similar to the Songstone Crystal
Can I
thing?
dodge it?
You cannot. You take 17 force damage as they just.
Oh, I'm immune to that.
I'm fine.
The force damage.
And all of your ears are sort of ringing. Mompoir sort of like, there are signs. Please.
I forgot.
He did it last time as well.
Mop.
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 Are you? You're okay.
Mop.
You
He's
must be
fine.
tougher than you look.
Mop. I look so tough.
Let me just heal this up.
Yeah, oh, good. Like I'm a cleric.
I was waiting for it. I was like, I'll just heal myself with
I
pure
nearly
wounds.
did.
Do lay on hands count as
Just wait till we're out of the store. Why even risk it?
Mompoir, cover your ears.
was it similar
What
to
about
the
if I
song
stand
Stone and Broadaxe?
right behind the Mompar, like Snaky right next to his head?
Well, there are shelves and stuff around the room, and it arcs around, sort of,
That's no fun.
almost like arcane lightning has blasted out.
If I stood outside the door and said command on Montpoir,
Well, you're welcome
One way to
try.
find out.
Remembering,
I'm not doing that.
remembering there's an antechamber before you can enter the store.
Can you
For,
survive
for
another
this exact
17?
reason.
I mean,
What if it rolls high and it's like 24, 25?
that'd be very bad.
Yeah, what if that was a low roll?
That'd be very bad.
Yeah, what if that was like 17 snake eyes?
It's unlikely.
On a
but
D20.
30d6.
Yeah.
Oh, once.
That seems unlikely. Improbable, even.
Now, was it like the song Stone and Broadaxe that hit him? Or was it similar?
Well, arcane in nature, yeah.
But it
So-
wasn't like song Stone and like in the
You're not entirely sure where it came from. So obviously there's some sort of device or security measure within the building.
Was there
You
anything
did
else?
read the signs, correct?
I did, but I forgot.
He
Okay.
doesn't understand common.
Oh, how do you speak it? Oh,
You
you're-
can't read it. Yeah.
It's just a guess. It's all just a big coincidence.
Nat 20 on deception.
Oh, damn it.
Nat 20 on deception plus 3.
His natural insight. Huh. Okay.
You're just
Ah.
understanding what he's saying because he's just got this ability to make people understand.
It's not magical.
That's non-magical. It's just a total thing.
He's just seeing
you're-
more and more holes in
no,
this
no,
story.
no total speak common. It's just a
We have
thing that they got.
telepathic pheromones.
Well, I
And
know,
he's lip-syncing.
I know that. I know that
To not
You-
make it weird.
you are yanking my mustache. That is not correct. I've
Not
met
yet,
turtles. I've met turtle folk before.
Was there anything else we were
They
And-
speak normally.
Cursed Warhammer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cursed
The hammer.
Warhammer and the mask.
Interesting, the hammer one. So, we performed our normal ritual. It appeared to lose its cursed nature. But come morning time, I'm not sure, it renewed itself somehow.
Go to bed, though.
I've
The
never
evil
seen
energy
The
return.
curse part of it, yeah,
The
got better.
The curse returned. Not. Got better. It returned.
It's recurring.
So, what? You would need to find the source of the curse. This one appears to be renewed or recast or something somehow.
So when you removed the curse, was the spirit still inside of it?
It became a normal weapon, but when morning came, it was. We managed to, as you'd given us the idea, to command the poor fellow that picked it up to drop it, and he did. So that worked quite well. Thank you. That saved us a bit of strife. But I'm sorry, I will not charge you for that one. And he covers it in burlap and hands it back over. Again, careful not to touch it.
because I was like,
I'm
remember.
not Kincaid. I'm the one
Well, it's
trying
wrapped
to warn him.
in It's wrapped in
Yeah, but more so he doesn't by instinct
Open
open,
the-
up the rift.
And you are all the
Oh.
for it.
Yeah.
You're feeling very mob.
And then there was the case of the mask. If you could
The obsidian mask.
figure out if that did anything other than turn people off.
The mask was a curious one. The enchantment appears to be fixated entirely on the lenses on the inside. You can look at it from the outside with no recourse, nothing dire, nothing sinister. But with appropriate lenses, we could see through it, and it was a normal mask. I assume that as soon as you look into the interior lens, I'm not sure the effect because I wasn't gamed.
Do you understand what the nature of
No.
curse?
Is it possible what you see unhinges your mind? That's the simplest I can see.
I felt like I was looking into a different dimension.
Exactly. It may be seeing between the realms.
I saw some figures and I, used my divine sense, and they were both
Yes.
Fae and Fee, and so they were obviously there. I wasn't imagining it, but they were looming over all of us. But I couldn't see them. I just knew they were there, if that makes sense.
Okay. Frightening, but okay. I mean, you hear about the Shadowfell, you hear about the other planes. Who knows what beings reside there? But as far as you asked me not to remove the curse or that property of this mask for fear of destroying it. So we have done as requested. We've identified it as some sort of planar vision, something to do with the interior lens.
No one tried it
We'll
on.
just take that back.
Nobody tried it on. Sorry?
I guess we'll just take that back and see if the Rhinoceros can have a bit of a gander at it as well.
Sure. So the price for that one was...
Yeah, we pay up front.
I don't think we paid.
For the decurse,
We paid
and the
for the cloaks.
identifier.
Yeah, for the close up front.
Yep.
Was 35. For the identifier decurse warhammer was 3.
Yep.
Then just Vrevet's appraisal was 1 gold, 3 silver. It's 3 silver.
I think that was for all our random items.
Yeah, I think that was for all of them.
Yep.
And then the mystery key was 3 gold.
Was what you paid for. Yep. So did you pay the 1 gold, 3 silver? Okay, you paid up front. The only one was the hammer.
We
Did
get
he
the money
refund?
back.
Yeah. So don't
Refund
take the
plus
3 gold
refund.
off.
So what?
Plus 3 refund for the cursed hammer.
That was pending them being able to remove the
yeah.
curse.
So is there any way to figure out where the curse originated in the hammer?
That is quite a difficult task.
So put me in a locked room and I'll speak to him.
Speak to who?
The hammer, I guess.
Oh,
Man in the hammer.
do you call it him?
We said it was a. I don't know.
Feel
I've
like
attached
it
a.
was-
He's speaking to the man in the hammer.
I've attached a
He's asking
persona to it. I
change
guess.
his ways.
Yeah,
I see.
seemed that.
Do what you will. I'm sorry, I don't have any good ideas for finding this.
Have you dealt with anything like this before?
Not that curses itself again daily. Normally, when we remove, it will be
Stays removed.
cleared and that sort of thing. So it speaks to somebody. Yeah, as I said, potentially recursing or rebinding the ritual, whatever cursed this hammer.
I mean, maybe we can have a chat to old mate. I can always get your drop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This missing weaver of yours, what was his name?
I'd prefer not to give out his details.
Do you want us?
Privacy, you know.
We're Needlebark Goods and Services. You can
I
hire
think-
us to look into.
Did you mention that previously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mention
I
wherever
feel like
we
we
go.
drop that in every
Yeah.
conversation at this
And
point.
that's
Goods
what we were
and
getting him to make the things for, and he wrote up a business card, I think.
Make what things?
The
Uniforms.
Uniforms.
Yeah.
When you say things, that could mean
When we said to
anything.
craft the things.
Gotcha. Yes, the clothing with glamour will take some time. We have your measurements. I will attempt to find another weaver.
But you don't want us to look into his disappearance?
Oh no, you're welcome to, but I don't feel.
I mean,
It's
if
sort
he's
of hard
gone,
to
then
yeah.
look
help
into the
not-
disappearance
yeah.
of a person that we know little
Well, there are many missing people in the city. I assumed you wouldn't care.
I feel like we need to know his name to know where to start looking.
I will make my own inquiries with the guard, with the True Hearts.
Mate, we're close friends of the future Alice.
I understand.
We're very trustworthy.
I'm just talking
No,
privacy.
well, if you don't make any progress in a day or two,
Yes.
considering we may want to leave town at some point, we'll either need to get the glamour week off you or speed your own investigation.
I will see you again, I'm sure.
Otherwise, yeah, more by
If he has not shown up, I will request your services.
if you have the ability for sending as well.
Outside of the store, sure.
Yeah, we do as well, so we can be in regular contact if we move on.
Okay. Hopefully he shows up. Maybe he's in the infirmary. This is.
Any luck.
I would like to
Have you
check
tried
first.
sending him?
Oh, it was only last night. If he's unconscious or something, he wouldn't respond.
Mate, what if you just walk outside and try send him now?
Oh well, I can cast in here.
Oh, then you try it.
I have. He did not respond.
Nothing.
So
Maybe he's dead.
it's possible.
Maybe.
Would be a-
Either way, we'll check back with you in a day
Dreadful
or two.
shame.
Yeah.
Wrong chair.
Alright, go to the alchemist.
Off to
Alrighty.
the crocodile.
Killer Croc. Yep. So what are you looking for?
Poisonous kid. It's 50 gold.
Okie dokie. Yep.
Whilst he's at the alchemist's,
Mhm.
is there any like sign painters, wood carvers, any of those shops around nearby?
Yep. People in the pits would excel graffiti wise. You get some. You could pay for a higher tier sort of professionalism, but you would probably get the same sort of effect from someone out there, just at a cheaper price.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to go see if I can commission someone. I want a sign for that'd hang above a door of a building, like in Skyrim, like the shop signs, how it's like on a little post and then the sign.
Yep.
Right, I want something like that
Okay.
of our
On timber.
on timber of our design.
Yep.
Which I did a real rough thing of ages ago.
Oh yeah.
And then, where we each have a little,
Like the shield.
the shield
Quandry.
with like the needlebark thing in the middle, and then we each have a corner, a
A
quadrant.
segment of
I
it.
just
yeah.
had a great idea. We could have collected the bugs and made a neon sign.
And they disappear.
We don't know that.
We haven't seen him, so
I mean,
Yeah,
Surely there's like torch bugs.
yeah. And then
Probably just
included in
die
that,
there.
I'll tell them where my little hand cart is being stored with my donkey.
Mhm.
And if they can paint that same design on the side of the little hand cart.
sure.
And just kind of get a quote for that, I guess.
Yep. Minor materials, paint, expertise, probably gold and a half. Roll persuasion.
10.
Gold and a half.
Alright,
Close,
I'll pay that.
but a gold and a half. Not a bad price. You would have paid
Yeah.
double that further in the city.
Yeah.
And whilst they're doing that, I want to go to like Alf's joint and try to find Guild.
To Alf's joint, the
Yeah.
centre of the city,
Yes.
the castle.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Going to try and find Gil.
Yeah.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
What do I get? No. 8.
That's negative. It's a big castle. It's a big
I know
place.
where Alf's room is, or where his.
Yes, but Alf
Alf
not
isn't there.
not there. So you're not sure entirely where he is, but he'll
Can I
probably be
ask
with
one
him.
of the guards.
On an 8, they don't know where he is. They don't keep track of his business. He's free to move around the city as he likes, so that he doesn't need an entourage. He's got Gil.
Can I go to Kavia's room?
Kavaya would not be there either. This is
People know what they're
post.
bargaining.
Yeah, in Froggening, the city is.
Yeah.
It's bustling with activity. One thing you do notice while you're sort of wandering around, you would hear it as well, Varys, when you go out to the pits, Ricky. Where are you going, Kincaid? Are you doing anything in particular?
How long is all this taking approximately?
20 minutes maybe? Just farting around, getting some errands done.
I'm trying to find Gil to see if he wants to come down into the sewers to.
In that case, I'll probably just be going with everyone else.
Okay.
wandering
Just
around.
following along. Cool. You hear people talking. Hold on. You hear people talking about Starbane's wares.
Starbanes.
Yes.
What are we talking about? It's good, it's terrible.
It sounds
Toilet paper's
promising.
made out of chili.
Sandpaper, toilet paper. It sounds promising. It sounds like something that the public need at the moment. Self-defense measures.
Okay. Maybe a weapon shop.
So, you remember passing by Starbanes. It was around the southwestern side, within the loom. So it's not super far from Revit's.
Yep.
And people just sort of you catch a few snippets of people talking about Starbanes. That's about all you get unless you inquire further.
Like, if we have something to spare at the end of the day, to say to Austrian or like someone else who could sell us weapons and or armor, like there is big business.
I already did that yesterday. Remember?
I remember you saying about like sending down healing stuff.
Yeah, I think I just said like
It's
medicine
been
and
packed
supplies.
Yeah.
Like, so I suppose I can.
It'll take him like a couple days to get from Stonebreak to.
Sorry, yeah.
But like if you add, if there's an appetite after being attacked, there'll be.
Yeah.
It's like after
People are
9/11,
hungry for
handgun
weapons.
sales went up like a gazillion%
Really?
and stuff like
Sounds
that.
about right.
They're going to shoot the planes out of the sky before they hit the towers.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
We can supply the weapons. We already have we sell them for you. Split the profits kind of spec. Not that we're war profiteering or anything.
Well, yeah, but I will say it sounds like there's a fancy, half-decent weapon shop in town that maybe once we've got some more coin together, we should go have a look-see at. Unless anyone wants to go now.
Yeah, I mean,
We can stop on the way, upgrade our stuff before we go kill this crocodile monster.
potentially.
Sure. If you want to go have a look.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we'll head towards Starbanes.
Alrighty. It looks like a pretty new establishment. And to have people talking about it, he's either really lucky or really good at what he does. You hear people chattering. Let me just make sure I get the...
I'll heal myself. He spells something
Heal yourself.
For level 1.
I was genuinely waiting for you to heal yourself in the store.
Oh,
I was like,
nearly did.
3.
I so nearly did.
Varus, switched on. Will not fall prey to this. Certainly not twice in a row. And you're like, no.
Well, no, the first time I made it in time.
Yeah. This time he gets zapped and you're like, hands down. just well. Remember, no magic. You hear people talking about Lumidar Starbane.
Lumidas.
Lumidar.
Luminar?
Lumidar.
I-D-A-A-R.
Yeah.
The proprietor of Starbanes.
The proprietor. His name is Lumidar Starbane, very inventively named. But heading in there, there's a lot of people. Well, there'd be 3 people at the sort of counter serving. There's not much to the shop. It's just a storefront, pretty much. Everything's done from the back room. It looks. There's not really produce. What's the word I'm looking for? Items, wares. There's nothing out on shelves or anything because they'd never be able to stop pickpockets at this stage.
It's like a
Product,
gun shop
yes.
where it's like all on the wall behind like the counter.
Yeah. And so behind you see a big sort of red velvet curtain. Adds to the mystery. A fairly plain wooden store, but people are sort of flocking. People are hearing about this and wanting to check it out, yourselves included. They don't serve you until you get up to the counter. There's just a throng of people. But basically, what you're hearing and what you're seeing is they're selling personal defense devices.
Right.
So something of an arcane nature that you don't need to be arcane to use. So it's for the layman.
The holy hand grenade.
So yeah, something along the lines of self-defense that you don't need to be a magic wielder to use. So appealing to the masses, appealing to safety, security.
Nice coincidence that they opened up so recently and the frogs are tapped.
Well, the store has been there a while.
Okay.
Just it's
More
in
popular
in
now.
light of recent events, he struck pay dirt, if anything. So you see a half elf and an orc either side serving, talking to people, serving. But central and the eye in the center of this whirlwind of people is Lumidar, a jet black dragonborn fella. It's probably 6'5", just he dwarfs everyone else around him. And you can see he takes a lot of pride in his appearance. He's well groomed and looks to be, from first glance, a noble background. And yeah, looks like they're doing a roaring trade. I'll cut the process short for you. Basically, you get to the front of the line and they're offering, well, you'd be able to see prices, we'll say, somewhere in the store. That would make sense. Prices for these personal safety devices. So one use, they sell 1 gold, 1 use sort of ones, and then it goes up from there. And so there are infinite use, but with a cooldown for 25 gold. Yeah, that sort of thing.
Just a quick question too. Is my chainmail shirt still like acidic and losing 1 AC?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's permanent.
That shit repairs.
Potentially. Make a nature check.
So they're selling like things that Canoe and
What
Porter make.
what are they?
19.
What are they?
What a what?
The self-defense.
Items.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're
Is
just
it like a shield? Is it like
little
a taser?
little
Is it-
mechanisms.
what does
Almost
it do?
clockwork sort of thing.
Does it have a
Does
like
it
a
shoot something?
little
Does it-
tag that says deploys 1 mirror image attached to it?
That's
Or
what I mean.
That's kind of part of his sales pitch, is to leave it a little bit vague so people go, "Ooh, what is it? What does it do?" People ask questions, come into the store and check it
Then
out.
they're already half sold.
Alright, well, I'll wait till I get up to the
So-
counter, because I don't have any money left. So.
Yeah. Basically, I'll sum it up for you. If someone attacks you while you have this attuned,
Right.
it will repel them and it will expend its charge, basically.
Like knock them back
Yep.
or block the attack.
It will knock them back and reduce the damage, depending on the quality of the one that you buy.
And requires attunement.
Yes.
Attacker and reduces damage.
But yeah, for you know, the poorer folk or, you know, people that don't get into fights a lot.
And what's that one called?
I have not found the
PDF.
name. I wrote it
Personal
somewhere.
defense weapon.
Maybe.
Like an assault rifle.
Yeah.
I've never heard any of these defense rifles you're talking about.
My old self-defense musket where I
So-
blow a baseball-sized hole in a man's sternum, and this is more humane.
Thank you, past me. He calls it magnology.
That is a cool name.
Yeah.
Magnology, like all of these products fall under the Magnology brand.
Yeah.
Right. So
Of-
this is Magnology Red, the first one.
Yeah,
that just,
kind of, yeah.
Like the low level
so you-
repels and knocks him back and reduces damage.
You've got the self shroud, it's called.
Okay, the self shroud.
So it's basically a little arcane patch, but mechanical in some way. So it's a hybrid of magic and technology sort of meshed. And it appears that you, by attuning to it, you stick it to a patch of bare skin, so that if your person is assaulted by something other than yourself, it will trigger. So you can get different versions. Some do a pushback, some do a flare of light, blind, deaf sort of thing, like a flashbang.
Right on. But they got different rarities.
Yeah. So basically, the more you pay, the better quality it will be. The more uses, the longer it will last, that sort of thing.
What else do you have on offer besides the old self shroud?
They have... So Starbane has released 3 products at the moment. He's got the Self Shroud, which is going off at the moment. There is a lighter sighter, which is basically a headlamp of
Oh, okay.
simple origin. People don't need magic to be able to use this. It's a source of light that doesn't require fire, doesn't require magic. It's something for the masses, and that's sort of his niche.
That's his shtick.
Yeah, he's aiming for, you know,
And
anyone should have access to
and
magic.
he creates all of these himself.
Correct.
Maybe we
He's
can
handy.
get him into contact with Kanuna.
Well,
They're of a similar
competing
nature.
geniuses.
They could work together.
The other in personal defenses is the sly seam. So it's a small sort of loop that can be applied to any opening, like a pocket or a bag or something like that, a purse. And if anyone other than yourself puts their hand into it, the seam closes around their hand. So an anti-theft device.
Pocket thing.
Yep.
Pocket protector.
But yeah, the sly seam is starts at 20 gold. The lighter cider starts at 5. And yes, very, very cheap for the self shroud, but
Well, yeah, I'm flat broke, but I'll be back some other time.
and he seems like he takes pride in what he does. He's obviously very switched on. He knows how to market himself. He knows how to sell stuff to people. But he's also extremely intelligent in that he's made these amazing contraptions that anyone can use. But yeah, so you don't speak to him directly. He's sort of going in between the front and back, but you see him around. Yep. But yeah, the people are courteous. They know the clientele in the loom are a little bit upper class, so they got their best PR faces on. But yes, and interesting, and you can see why people are flocking, given circumstances.
Sorry.
Where's the third one? Don't be rude. They come in threes, don't they?
Nope, just 2. Nathan did 9 in a row the other day.
Yeah.
It was
He is
stupid.
Ben has been off the rock.
It was unreal. It was like nothing I've ever seen.
He is exceptional when it comes to sneezing.
Yeah, and he's like, oh my god, I think I'm I don't think I'm done.
Beautiful. Okay. So,
You get
Sewers. No, I don't think I don't really have the money to be sparing on these just at the moment. But good to know they're here.
Yeah, cool. Well then, yeah.
Anti-pocket one might be nice eventually.
Sewers?
Yeah,
alrighty.
we're ready to go down.
Okie dokie.
This one wouldn't have taken an hour to have counted as a short rest. By any chance?
You're welcome to.
To navigate down.
There's
It
no
would just be good to spend some hit dice.
there's no
Ah, yeah,
time
right.
pressure, so you can if
Yeah,
you want
like,
to.
yeah, next
We
round
can
I'll
sit
be
down and
something.
have a little
Have-
morning tea.
Yeah, have brunch.
Yeah.
Heal the Bishop loves any damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, the arcane defenses in that shop, they would kill a normal man.
Oh yeah. 17 don't. Yeah, commoners have like 4.
It makes sense to you now why damn it, what's the little goblin's name?
Yep, that's me.
Why he was cleaning blood off things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his damn well name? Damn it. I read it somewhere.
Yeah, we know the guy.
Yes. So, you make your way back to the sewers.
Indeed.
Following
Chalk.
Sure.
it, up to a certain point, has been erased.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want to direct line straight.
Yeah, true.
His guard are on the lookout.
Yeah.
This
They...
way to the crime lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly
big
right.
arrow.
Follow here to
Follow
Tony
this.
Soprano's clubhouse.
Can we, attempt
Do you
to
mean to his
navigate our way
waste
back to
management office?
That's the one.
the,
Can we
navigate our way
navigate?
back to the throne room?
Yeah.
Yep. Make an intelligence check. We'll give it a group check.
Oh, that's not smart.
Crit.
Thank God.
15.
4
Any-
plus 2, 6.
Any
Just
proficiency?
intelligence.
Just straight.
Just intelligence here.
There needs to be like a memory skill.
It's survival, I guess.
History?
It'd be survival, if anything, like wayfinding. That
Okay,
sort of
then
thing.
that's a negative.
Cartographer
That becomes
supplies?
2.
That'd probably
Yeah.
Survival is
That'd be-
wisdom.
Intelligence or survival.
I have 7 with my survival.
21.
So, overall, you do get a little bit lost for a small time. You're like, damn it all looks the same.
Oh, that turd stain was from there yesterday.
Yeah, but then you finally stumble back across the main path, and it's probably 5 more minutes. You come across the external guards, the lookouts, and they sort of recognise you. It was only yesterday. They've been worded up to be on the lookout for an orc, a turtle, a dwarf, a drow. Very specific combination of people.
Not often are they
Here
all
to
together.
fix your missing goblin problem.
Yep.
We're here to fix your
I like the way you put it. You're missing goblin problem. Yes, and so they lead you without issue. Again, they're wary. They sort of form a cordon around you and escort you back, but it's seen more not as a safety thing, but as a direction thing, so that you don't get lost and wander off. So they lead you to the center of Belchbag's domain.
And sorry, quickly before, did my 19 nature check on the armor?
Oh yeah, sorry, we did
That's
gloss
right.
over that. You get the idea that if you thoroughly washed your armor, you would be able to remove the stain from it, basically.
Yeah, I mean, would that...
No, you'd need
it's
to
gotta
like
be a
get a
elbow
proper
grease,
yeah,
I mean, there's water down here.
because
You can always wash the
toad
shit up.
slime is
The
like
SC penalty.
Yeah.
it's tacky and awful. You would need like proper gloves and to give it a good going over. Presty wouldn't quite cut it. But yes, your armor is not ruined forever. It's just covered in goop.
Alrighty, well, yeah, through the door, Belchy motions to beforehand and summon Hermes.
Okay. Yep.
And what kind of marching order are we doing?
Hermes out front.
We'll get
Right,
Hermes.
but then
I'll go front. I guess
I'll go
Kincaid
behind.
back.
Yeah, I go
back.
behind you.
and then me and then you, or
Yes.
Because we've got
Yeah,
the highest like
nice.
AC, yeah.
So sorry, marching order. What do you who are you?
The Radin.
And
Then
Ricky.
then Ricky,
Then
then
Very.
me, and then Kincaid.
And then Kincaid.
Jump 5 apart. Do you want close together?
5 parts.
Sure, yeah.
5 parts, good.
And then Hermes is just going to be
And
bombing
Hermes-
Are
it.
you
Yeah,
having
it's gonna be going
your girdle of illumination on?
Hermes is just going to keep going left, 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 left,
Yeah,
left,
yeah,
left, left,
like,
left,
yeah.
left, left.
Well, yeah, he'll get to the left, have a bit of a scope out, we'll catch up to him, and we'll go.
Yes, Hermes.
Brother.
I'm just like Hermes.
Just doing his thing.
Pretty discreet.
Spread happiness, not Hermes.
Not Hermes. Okay. So as you follow through the square, boxy corridor past Belchbags, you travel for a while before seeing your first left. You actually travel for about 20 minutes before you find your first left.
Plus, it's Hermes is the one.
You're sort of walking along, waiting for it and waiting, and it strikes you as maybe that's part of his humor. Just turn left, and there's no left turns for a while, but eventually you find one, and you continue to take subsequent lefts. It's a fairly long way past, and they're not right angles. It's all sort of just curving off to the left. And eventually, Hermes would roll perception.
15.
Yes.
Spread Hermes.
Righty. At a certain point, Hermes picks up a sound before seeing anything. A dull sort of clicking.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Like,
so I know where this is
he's
going.
picking this up. He's 30 feet ahead of us. He's 60 feet ahead of us.
He starts hearing it probably 30 foot ahead of you. Like
Okay.
you're maintaining a
would-
semblance of distance.
Motion to us to say, Hermes spotted something. We should at least move a little stealthier
Yep.
from here, perhaps.
Sure.
We didn't
We
have
can-
past, no.
No, we don't have plus without trace, and you've got disadvantage or something.
Well-
He does, but
I was gonna say I will what you said, 30 feet ahead.
Yeah, roughly.
Knowing how clunky Theroden's armor has been for us in the past, I'll plant my hand on his back and cast invisibility.
Ooh. Okay. So flat rolls for stealth now.
How high up is the ceiling?
It's a boxy sort of corridor, so it's probably 10 foot maybe by 20 wide.
So like 20 by 20 or 20 by?
Let's say
like a
20
flat
by 20.
rectangle?
We'll just say
yeah.
square.
Big cube. Yep.
I'll whisper back for Kincaid to turn down his girdle.
You adjust the girdle.
Yeah, you just turn the fader.
I'll do you one better and go and turn into a giant spider and just skitter up onto the roof.
Goddamn horrifying.
Yeah. And so now I'm upside around to tell him to turn down his girdle and just 8 eyes.
Spider-Cade. Spider-Cade.
Oh, that's awesome. We're having a mini.
Alright.
So except I'm on the roof.
Yeah.
And now I have dark vision and blind sight as spider climb. Yep. So
Yeah.
I'm a giant wolf spider.
Well,
So
not far
yeah,
out.
spider can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down.
What's
on
blind
ceilings.
vision again? Blind sense?
Blind sight is like you can just. It's like
Echolocation.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, but
Like
that's
you don't need to see.
Yeah, so I've got blind
snake
sight
having-
10 feet,
Mhm.
and then dark vision 60 feet.
Yeah.
And yeah, can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check. And while in contact with a web, I know the exact location of any other creature in contact with the same web.
That's cool.
Web
is
sense.
cool.
Can you lay
Spiders go the
Pages or just
Yeah.
lay a web behind us?
It doesn't say that I can, but
I mean, you are a spider.
yeah, like there's
I
no
assume you can poop web
there's no
out.
poop web action, but like
I mean, I've
Come
got the
on.
bits.
Let's say you leave a trail of web wherever
want
you
to.
go. Yep. So,
Fight rolls on the stealth.
First.
For
For him, at least.
Yeah.
the rest of you will have...
Flat, I guess, as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yep.
23.
12.
15.
9.
Spiders, pretty stuff.
Yeah, I got a
Sorry,
plus 6.
what were the
for
totals?
stealth.
23, 15, 12, 9.
I've got a plus 6 as a spider.
I've got a +0 as a third.
That's not uncommon.
Yeah, we're not a pretty stealthy party, are we? Except old Barris.
Yeah.
So,
That's kind of my job.
heading down...
Could you imagine an assassin that just like clunks everywhere?
Clank.
No, that's the best part. 'Cause you hear the clunking and you already know it's too late.
It's yeah, I was gonna say it's like
You're
doors.
just sitting awake in bed like, oh no, if I can hear him, it's
He's
already too
already
late.
too late. Yeah.
Clink, clink.
Clang, clang.
So while you guys are walking along quietly, Theron's just like there's nothing. He's trying to hold it taut.
It's like sloshing through the muck.
He's in-
Oh, you're walking through the middle.
No, oh, is it like a
So
platform on the side?
yeah, you've got
Oh, right.
Yeah, the two
like a
little
5
walkways.
foot sort of walkway
Okay.
either side.
I thought we were like
and then
walking through
schlop.
the.
It would be a lot harder
Through the
and
shit.
louder to go
Through
through the middle.
Garbage.
Yeah, we'll stick to a side.
I guess
Okay.
I'm just clinky clanking.
All right, left side or right side?
Left.
Just
Should we?
I mean, we're turning left every time. so-
Yeah,
I
right,
can
so
be
do-
I can be above the water.
Yeah, you're
I
on-
can do whatever I want. I can be on the
Yeah.
roof.
So it
I
doesn't
can
matter
be-
to you.
Left side, yeah.
Left side
We're
altogether.
turning left.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll just say stick left
Yeah.
side, and I'd just like to have a crossbow ready to shoot if anything seems like it's attacking us.
So while you're walking along, Hermes doesn't hear or see anything else.
Oh,
Yeah, so you're walking along through this unlit sort of corridor. The water in the midst. And at a certain point, being on the ready, it doesn't take you by surprise, but sloshing out of the water, it's deeper than you had anticipated. These two figures burst out of the water next to you. Some sort of tentacle-looking horror. Part crab, part something. Four legs as it leaps out with big crab claws.
crab. Crab people.
Grab 10
And-
claw monster.
We will
Dun, 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 dun.
roll initiative when we get back from the break.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I was going to need a piss.
Yes.
Dun, dun,
It's about break
I
time.
was gonna grab
Oh,
It
I
was
just-
right.
And in the
Alright,
meantime,
so-
I will make your terrain. And I'll do it.
Do you need?
Can I count the roll I just did then for initiative? No, just roll it.
No.
But it's an 18.
Why did you roll it?
Because you're like, we'll roll for initiative, and you're like, after, but I already started rolling.
I don't know.
Is that the
any
beast with the
spiritual
curveballs?
weapons? But
Get that map, that beautiful map of Kalador out of the way. And boy, have I got the perfect setup thanks to Battlefield accessories. Wink. Doggo, 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 dog. Water, walking. Yeah. Doggy, doggy, dog.
yeah, I was very happy with that spider. Hitting it,
Yeah, it looks sick.
gluing it to the on that angle was an absolute pain.
It is.
Yeah, yeah, because they're from a board game.
So I like.
From a board game. I wanted to try and give them just like better poses.
Oh, yeah.
So like, that's what they all look like on the one that they come on. So I
Oh,
tried to like put them on different.
Alter them a little.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very happy.
Damn it.
Very happy with that boat.
Oh, you did come up nice.
We got some zombies as well.
Zombies.
Yeah, because Kincaid will get animate dead next level.
Oh, yep.
We got like
You got like
4 zombies.
4 zombo.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you're getting all these things for what you'll need.
Yeah, well that's kind of how I'm loosely trying to prioritize them.
The snacks are coming in.
Yeah, pinch some if you can.
I've got the rock glove stuff. Tune stuck in my hair. It's all good.
Me 3. But stick around, guys. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you follow along. We'll be back in a sec. Do we?
Culprit with like 20 views.
Culprit! I just got notified that we got rated by some beautiful people. So thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Stick around. We'll be about 5 minutes. Maybe even 3 minutes.
It was a
Go
great
take a
time
whiff
for a
break.
raid, huh?
Good raid time. Well, it's just me and Kyle thinking rock one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't even cut you off.
So gravy, baby. You want a drink?
I'm good. Oh, actually, I might grab this little Spritey.
Reckon it'll gunshot again?
Yeah. Oh no.
That was very.
Very happy with how the Spider-Cade mini came out.
Yeah, it looks good. Actually, we try and show the.
I'll show the camera.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll work very well. I don't know. Don't know if they saw that, but.
Pulling him at that
That's
angle
not
on a
a
stick
habit.
was an absolute prick.
Oh really? That's Spider-Cade. Then we've also seen Horsecade.
Yep.
We haven't seen anything else yet, have we?
Horsecade is we've seen Catcade.
Catcade, actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Catcade was very instrumental in an ambush.
Mm-hmm.
That poor man deep.
Aww.
Yeah,
I got the rest.
He lived, but
he's
you know.
in prison for the rest of his life.
He got his head. I got some zombies.
Oh, nice. That half coming
Yeah,
out of the ground.
I cut it in half and stuck it out coming out of the ground.
Nice. Well, you actually cut it in half yourself.
Yeah, I literally just cut it in half.
Nice.
And then
Spider-Cade. Spider-Cade.
Druid Lady.
Oh, that would have been good for what's her face?
I know.
To keep.
Yeah, I was like
okay,
a little
yeah.
bit too late, but
Too bad third and.
There's probably more than one female druid in the world.
I don't know.
That's a pretty deep character.
Pretty hard to get into industry. Oh, that's cool. 2 heads.
Just big old ogre,
Yeah.
ogre man. Right on. Really nice.
I think it's all the other ones. It's all the other, various other spiders that are on the same spider cave but painted differently. Painted differently than the spiders.
All with a racing stripe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, need those. Gives you roof.
Is it a racing stripe or a learning strip?
I would say it's a racing stripe. I've got to go fast.
Alright, demonic Sonic.
So in the sewers, huh? Doing whole belch bags bidding.
Yep. A little bit of dirty work.
Okay, so at least we know. Against the Giants, our little one shot
It's canon!
was canon
Just waiting to meet.
and happened in the past.
Up north on a different
On a
continent.
different
Yeah.
continent. When he said up north, I was like,
years ago.
where are the mountain
Yeah,
men
I was
going?
like- I was like, Bleachsmith? No. So, Raiders, everyone that came, since we're waiting for our Dungeon Master, might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Steve, and I'm playing Thurman and Silverbeard, the half-orc paladin.
I am Isaac, playing Gimrick Rocksplitter, the mountain dwarven bard.
He's got a very hairy ginger chest.
And I get it at every opportunity.
Got a very hairy, got a very hairy ginger everything.
Yeah. It's a uni beard.
The rug.
Full body suit.
The full rug.
I'm Kyle. I'm playing Brother Kincaid, the death cleric turtle.
Say death dwarf.
I nearly did.
And I'm Keegan, I'm playing the drow rogue Varus.
And I'm Nergy. I'm playing everything else.
all the things.
Especially with our emotions.
And
Yep.
because our squire died 2 sessions ago.
Yes, it's been a tumultuous few days. Some
frickin'
good,
frog.
some bad.
To a freaking frog.
Freaking frog.
Man, the
Freaking
dice were
frogs,
against
man.
you guys that
Yeah.
day.
Oh, dude.
Good grief.
Crap at Red Bull.
Ooh.
Struggling.
They have been there a while. It's about time they got crackhead.
Oh, I just did not sleep well last night.
Oh, yeah. How do I show
Like,
this to
I
you?
reckon it was like the noodles that we had were deeply average, and I woke up about 2 a.m. with like super bloated and gassy, like stomach
Oh,
cramps
That
back.
sucks.
Tasty.
Did rip some horrendous farts and felt better.
You're welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. But no, seriously, thank you to everyone that came through with that raid. Appreciate you all. It's awesome.
Yes.
So what you will be up against is this sort
Oh
of
my
thing.
God.
Some aberration, claws,
Look at
tentacles,
those tentacles coming out of the mouth.
Mutant lobster.
Big
Crab,
lobster.
strange
This
beasts.
is where the lobsters spend the spring.
Crab
We
full
found where the
loo.
lobsters
Crab
spend
full
here.
loo.
And it's goddamn horrifying.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to roll initiation.
Do I get that attack?
Oh, yeah.
No, that stops you getting a surprise round against you.
Alrighty.
You're all on the lookout. Eyes
Can I
up.
keep my roll from before?
Oh, that's horrendous.
Dirty 20.
Hey.
Hold on.
You might be getting
Hold
that
on.
shot off first.
Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing?
There's a spider.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay, so 25 to 20.
Maybe.
20.
Big Varus.
I feel like yours is definitely not a maybe.
Oh, what am I doing? I've got nameplates for you guys.
Maybe.
No, I've got bloody nameplates for you. I just wrote your name.
Oh.
Dingus. What was your maybe?
No. I don't have.
He rolled an 11 and you're like 25, 20? Maybe.
Maybe we'll
As he looks for the
maybe we'll fighters have a plus 12 to initiative.
It would just be dex.
Real fast.
I was going to say unless it said otherwise.
20 to 15.
Can I count my first roll?
No. Yeah. 15 to 10.
10.
14. Speedy spider, speedy spider.
What? You're Kincaid.
I am King
You're
Cat.
first. Ricky second. No, between the two of you.
Yeah.
5 to 0?
No, 10 to 5.
Won't you go? Oh no, wait. Yes, sorry.
14 is definitely
It's all
between 10
smushed.
to 5.
Sorry.
9.
And then at the bottom, big old for a
I
digger.
rolled an 18 before, but no.
Gotta roll when I tell you to roll.
You said we got to roll initiative, and I went.
After the break. Yes. So, let's get some sort of battle music. Thank you to Midnight Malaise for this gorgeous. Wait, where's me?
Bigum.
Where's my stuff?
So am I led to believe that these dudes are like in the middle, watery?
They have sprung from.
Yeah, geez, it must have been much deeper than we thought.
It must be.
Do they count as being in melee with us right now? Like, are they in the 5 feet?
They would have sprung, and they are large. So yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
You just wanted to
Yes, indeed. So, Varys,
run on.
take us away.
They
They spring up out of the water. These.
yeah, too close for the crossbow. So drop that, draw the rapier, and I'll booming blade at the one in the rear.
Yeah, nice.
Yep. Okay. So we'll call that number
So
2.
sort of sprung between us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do this.
Kincaid's on the roof. They probably don't even know about
5,
it.
so 20 to hit.
Kincaid just
When
gonna
you'll hit
drop
it.
down.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They appear to have a thick chitinous armor covered in slime, and you don't want to know what, but you manage to find a point between the overlapping plates.
Okay, so it's 10 piercing and 5 thunder damage.
Nice.
And because they're in melee with everybody, I get sneak attack on this, right?
Well,
If you have allies,
Yeah.
If
Friendly
you have allies,
creatures
yeah,
not
then-
incapacitated within 5 feet.
absolutely.
So you say you're a bit wet, correct?
I actually don't know what.
So thunder
Think I'm up to
damage.
3d6. And
no, not lightning.
Thunder's
lightning
the sound.
Oh, sorry, lightning damage, not thunder damage.
Easy mistake to
Sound
make.
travels faster in water.
Therefore,
The water
That's how it
shakes.
works,
No,
right?
I
Does
was just
triple
thinking,
damage?
would thunder do
The water
extra
shakes
damage?
so violently it heats up and
Yeah.
they cook in
Plus
front of
another-
us.
Fire damage.
And then we
Plus
have
another 6, I
like
think.
crayfish.
Oiled crab.
Beautiful. Nice. Plus 6.
And it's if they move.
If they move more than 5 feet willingly, they take another 2d8.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Nice.
So you whip out your blade and manage to pierce between some plates. And yeah, let's have this down the corridor. Beautiful. Any other?
Nah, I think I'll just stay here for now.
Okay.
Yep.
No worries. Next up is them.
Well, lame.
Rolled pretty well. Rolled a 17.
Yeah,
I
nice.
rolled an 18 before.
Okay. So,
I rolled 14, which is very good for me.
Spidercade is really not a target because you are up on the wall.
Up on the ceiling.
So it would be Varys at the back. You would be the last target, and Thurden would be the first.
Just the way he likes it.
Who wants to be attacked first?
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Yeah, just do me.
Do me.
Do me.
You'll have to toss me.
Wow, that is a natural one to start things off. Solid start.
Once you roll on that 20 against me, every
it
time.
always happened. I'm pretty sure it happened with me. I was like, all right, I'll get attacks first. They missed my 14
Yeah.
AC, 18 AC. Oh, they both hit.
I have some affinity with hurting you, apparently.
I mean, it's better you
You can
hurt
take-
me with them than
You
the
can
other.
also, yeah, Thurden's covered in scars. Like, obviously he gets hit a lot.
This is nothing.
I can also take the damage.
Because
You
you're more than
guys.
twice my HP.
down
So
like the second
19 to
19
hit on the second. No, this is for you.
Oh, they hit me.
So
Yeah,
2
that's-
claws. One
Yeah.
snaps above your head and you duck it like as part of your attack. You're moving it at the time, but the second one,
Don't get uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, yeah.
when, depending on how much damage they do. Is it when they hit or when you take
Well,
the
this-
damage? It's when you take damage, you can halve it
Yeah.
as a reaction.
It's when you take damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, 19 hits.
yep.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with to hit. It's just to do with the amount of damage you take.
You missed it.
Did I?
So you take 10 bludgeoning.
Yeah. I'll uncanny dodge that and
Yeah.
reduce it to 5.
Okay, reduce it to 5.
You,
This is
You
where I
fully
find
healed
out
up
I've got a
in a
bite
short
attack
rest
this on
before, yeah.
crits. Maybe like 40 HP.
No, this is where you find out that you are now grappled.
Okay.
Ooh.
This-
Ooh.
The claw closes around you.
Yeah.
It's got you by the leg,
Uh-huh.
and you cannot budge. It's got like barbs on the inside of the claws, so they just hook in
So
through
is
your
that the
flesh.
back one?
That is the back one.
I also just remembered before you attack Theoden, he is invisible.
Good point. That would be you then.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll put invisible on him.
I was
Concentration on
very
me.
clunky there.
Yeah, no, like they would have heard you, but like they pop up and do not see you.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's just there's
We,
two. They
we
see
don't
two
even
of
know
us.
how they see.
Yeah,
Or if
true.
see.
They might have glides
So
on
invisible
them.
on
That could
you.
be like echolocation.
We'll do concentration on you.
Yeah,
Like bats.
or clicking like maybe.
Hmm.
You know, like when you pick up barbecue tongs, you just got it.
So,
You have
You just have to. It's just how.
Especially if they're metal.
in that
Otherwise
case,
they won't work.
On me,
the
yeah.
attacks will be at you.
Have to
Shouldn't
test
have
this.
said anything.
17.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Reroll it, and I will give myself advantage.
So 17
That's a
again.
natural 17.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, it still hits, but I've got advantage on the next roll.
Yep, and that will do
Donkey.
9. 9 bludgeoning.
Yep.
And you are grappled.
Active conditions. Tick. Grappled. How easy is that?
Nice. Way to go, D&D Beyond. Now, since you are grappled, its tentacles
Oh,
are going to slither and slap and try and pierce. Make a Constitution saving throw. DC
Advantage.
13.
yeah, that's a next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Sweet. Okay, so con save
DC 13.
with advantage.
You
I
can
have
do
a
this. You're a
Plus
dwarf.
2. Are you within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
So I have a plus
Yes,
7.
Plus.
No, plus 5.
Plus.
Isn't it?
Plus
Yeah, but
3.
3. So 3 plus 2, so plus
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and that one, and an 18.
The
So-
advantage.
Yeah. Oh, 23 or 20. Yeah, 20.
Okay, so its tentacles try and like enter your ears and your mouth and your nose, and you're sort of like, ah!
No, I've had experience with the vines. I know how to just breathe right to.
You
blow
plug it
air
with
out of-
beard.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of old man
His
hands.
prehensile beard just snakes in and
Yeah.
pops up instead.
You can't get in if I've already plugged it.
So it's
Beard
just
magic,
you
baby.
that's out. Are you like directly above them?
He's like started crawling up the wall pretty much,
Yeah.
so he'd be maybe
Just
5
saying,
foot off the
like,
ground.
Are you above like one of us, or are you behind us?
He
I
was
was at the
at
back.
the rear.
So,
Yeah.
I was at the back, probably like up on the roof.
Just drop
So
down
you-
on one of their heads and
yeah.
splat him in the eyes.
Oh no, just because you were within my aura, you wouldn't be.
They
Cool
don't
beans.
know- They can't attack me if they don't know I exist.
You can
So
Mary Jane.
that is their opening salvo. We go on to Kincaid.
Spider cave.
I drop down behind one of them, not in the water.
The back one or the front one?
The one closest to me.
That was
one.
the
Yep.
back one. Yep. So you drop down off the wall.
And I'm going to try and bite him.
So big thump as this hairy wolf spider body
And it's-
just
it's-
hits the
It's
ground.
medium, so it's like the same size as us.
Yeah.
Oh,
So a human-sized spider springs into action.
Listening and hairy.
Anyone with arachnophobia, don't listen.
11.
11 does not cut it.
That's right. And then as a...
So your newly used fangs,
Yeah, yeah.
You attempt to pierce, but it's quite thick. Whatever
and then,
they're covered with.
As a bonus action, so that was my action, and then I'll turn back into me as a
Okay.
bonus action.
No worries.
You just drop your weight on him.
Yeah, like bite, miss, in the annoyed spider noises, and then back to
Russian spider
back to
noise.
Kincaid. Yeah, Russian spider noises.
That's what the subtitle
Angry,
is.
angry Russian spider noises,
Alright.
and then I turn back into normal Cade as a
Kincaid.
bonus action.
Ricky, you are up, my friend.
all right.
So you are grappled. You can attempt to escape the grapple.
Strength check.
Oh, roll concentration
Oh yes.
for invisibility. That's why we put it on.
Yeah, 16 plus
You're fine.
5. So yeah.
You're fine. Invisibility is still
invisible.
active, so they are unaware of your presence,
Cool.
as far as you know. If their vision is based on sight.
So I
Well, you did move the attack from me to him, so it makes me think that.
I just forgot you're invisible. I'm gonna be honest.
Harry.
yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to break the grapple, I don't reckon. I'm just going to swing at it.
Okay, so you pull out this sort of soft song, and it makes this as you pull it out. Make your attacks.
Yeah, cool.
Attack her.
2 attacks.
Attack sir.
So first one is 22.
That'll hit.
Oh, max damage for
Yeah.
11.
So this is the front target. 11. What sort of damage?
Second attack is 15.
15 does not hit.
Oh,
The first, it's sort of thinks it has you in its grasp. It's aggressive and overbearing, sort of like, yes, I'm about to devour my meal. So the first attack sort of takes it by surprise, and the second, it turns enough that it hits a thicker bit of its plating and sort of doesn't quite bite through. You can't move.
no, but I will.
Any So you used your reaction this
I've
time.
used my reaction, so I'll bonus. I'll inspire Kincaid.
Okay, who is now a human,
Yeah.
a turtle, sorry.
And
Yeah.
I'll say,
Thank you for the drink, by the way.
that's right. Show them where their brothers spend the march or whatever it is you say.
As you've
Yeah,
been
that's the one.
flanked by this
Yeah, I get it out in like 4 breaths.
Show it!
Show him!
Oh, show them, Ricky!
And you can feel its immense strength in this pincer just like piercing through the chain at your chest. You feel like the acid that ate away at your rings, you can just feel them as it's crushing.
Ouch. That's
Beautiful.
me done.
Okay, Thuridin.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast
Now,
Thunderous Smite.
Bear in mind, this will reveal you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So you pop out of invisibility.
Yep. You can just leave it on me because I'm grappled.
And then I will go to hit the one that's grappling my little ginger nut.
Little Ricky.
I'm
So you're going to try and crack this nut.
Yes.
going to try have crab for dinner. Uh,
I'm going to give you advantage on this first attack. They were unaware of your presence.
26.
Definitely hits.
Cool. So 9 damage
9.
plus 2d6.
The smite.
So plus 5, and that is thunder damage.
Okay. So 9 plus 5, yeah?
Yeah, and also they're a creature, correct?
They are not.
They're not a creature.
They are a creature.
They're an aberration.
That's not a
Oh,
creature.
yeah.
Is an
Yeah.
umbrella term for living
All
Yes.
of them.
Yes.
Creature. Living
So
creature.
It is a
they
creature.
must succeed a DC 14 strength save, or
Okay.
be pushed 10 feet back and knocked prone.
Ooh, nice.
Jeez.
So what? How does your skill read? Why would it say
Um,
creature? Everything's a creature in that
Yeah,
case.
as
Except
opposed
for
to hitting,
humans?
as opposed to hit. No, humans are
furniture.
as opposed to a furniture or whatever.
Or,
Oh, okay.
Furniture can't make a
or like,
save
yeah, it's
throw.
like a castle door or whatever, I guess.
Yeah,
if you-
lots
Gotcha,
like,
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much everything will
Sorry,
distinguish
I
between
was-
an object or a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like most spells.
So first time you hit with a melee weapon during the spell's duration, your weapon
Yeah.
rings with a thunder that is audible 300 feet of you.
Wow.
Attack deals an extra 2d6 damage to the target. Additionally, if it's a creature, it must succeed on a strength save or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Okay. So, I'm going to get you to roll an athletics check.
Special Wolfie?
That one. 4, 8.
5 for a 9. You are pulled with it. So you knock it.
Even though I hit its claw?
You hit the thing, and it maintains its grasp of him. Your feet sort of skim the water as it rocks backwards 10
Have you
feet.
seen the barbs?
Yeah, across the water.
But I will say, grappled. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell.
And that's
There you
basically
go.
the same.
That's the same.
Thunderwave and Thunderous Smite are like
It is a
the
Thunderwave.
single target
I suppose
AoE
it's-
versions of each other.
Because grappled, I think, is like it's not restrained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost like it's you're
Speed
grappled if
becomes
someone's
0.
grabbed you by the shirt scruff and like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I suppose
I feel like that would be safe.
That's where I was
Hey,
going
Will.
the athletics
Yeah.
check to see if you could break out while it tried to hold on.
Well, that's less him breaking out. That's more the spell knocking it.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
spell.
Like,
I
I
see what you
would
mean.
have let him go instead of holding him, but
Yeah, look, I'll pay it.
pay it?
It's fair. Fair call. Yep. So it sort of just releases as the impact hits it. Its claw lets go just enough for you to
yeah,
sort
slide
of push your way out. Good hit. Second attack.
yes.
You
It's
gotta-
now 10 feet away from me.
It is now 10 feet away from you.
So, I will move, because I can move over there to where Varus is,
Yep.
and hit that one,
So you sort of come and occupy that space. Yep.
and hit that boy,
Let's just pretend you're somewhat in that region.
and that's 18.
That'll hit.
10 damage, because my smite's only for one hit.
Yep. Beautiful. So with a resounding crack, like a lobster being hit with a hammer, you just and you hear some cracking, but they're fairly sturdy.
We're hitting good tonight, boys.
Beautiful. Back to the top, Varus. You're up.
Misty Step's only got a verbal component.
Correct. I think
Can I
I
use
think we
that
went
while
through.
I'm grappled? Because it doesn't say that I have to turn on the spot like Harry Potter shit.
Yeah.
I can just... Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I'll
That's
do
the
that.
beauty of it. You
And
just say a
This
word.
is precisely the kind of thing that Misty Step is meant for.
Yeah, well, yeah, just 30 feet this way.
Okay.
I can't, quite count them.
15, 20, 25, 30. Ah, damn you, spider.
Oh, you can unspider cade me and put me back to Turtle Cade.
Verify as a first on
Sword
spell,
paid.
right? Mm-hmm. Okay, can't do that.
You are
And
there
then I
in
will...
his place. You are no longer spied. You are turtle, and he is up in the grill. Cool.
And I will just swap back to the old crossbow
No longer grappled. Okay.
and shoot the one that was holding Ricky just before.
So the furthest that way. Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Go for it.
It is a 15 plus 6.
Plenty.
21.
Go for it. You got it. So as it rocks into the wall, you see Varus, and all of a sudden he's 30 feet away from you, and he lines it up and fires a shot.
And it's 8 damage.
Nice one, Gary.
Very good.
8.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And yeah, bonus. Yep, I'm done.
It's their go.
At the top of their turn, I'm going to reaction Cloud of Decay, like spore one of them, not the one that had Ricky, the other one.
So the
This
White
one
one.
or that one?
Back one.
Whichever one didn't have Ricky.
That one.
That one? Yeah,
Yep.
that one. Yeah, the one closest to me. So it has to make a DC 14.
So does it need to be on a trigger to use your reaction?
Yeah, it's when a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so it's at the start. So it starts a turn there. Using my reaction,
Nice.
it,
Cloud
has
of
to,
Decay.
it has to make a DC 14 con save. Yeah.
That's a total of 11.
Yep, so it takes
Success. Well done.
2 necrotic damage. Cop that.
Slow down.
Mate. Listen here, bucko.
Moffy's Massacre Memoirs. Beautiful. Spores. They don't appear to have orifices other than these tiny little eyes. So it doesn't look like it takes that much effect. Just
Do they have,
giving,
like, the
giving
little-
flavour to the 2 damage.
Prawn beads.
They have very small eyes, sort of either side, bulbous sort of front.
Like prawns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
got
they
that.
do look a bit prawny.
They do.
A bit like ood.
But yeah, 4
They got
legs and
garlic
2
on it.
arms with big. So
Belch bag.
that was a
We're
reaction.
taking this back to
I was
Belch
gonna
bag
say
for a
he-
feast.
He probably will want
Well,
to
also, we don't know if these are the things
Yeah.
taking the goblins.
eat. Yeah, we'll search this.
There's
building.
lots of
We're still gonna eat them either way.
Whether this is what's been killing the goblins or not.
We can still keep travelling down, but we're still going
just
to eat
bring
these.
Beef back a part of this and suggest it for one of his pies.
Round 2.
He'll love it.
So you gave the back one a big schmackin'. Here comes the crit against Vert. Oh, a natural 2. Oh,
With
a
the zero on the end.
A natural 20. No,
A
that's
natural 22.
that is a fail. And the
Big
second.
sad.
Oh, natural 5. My dice were bad today.
Yeah,
Good.
they have not rolled.
What's your AC, sorry?
16.
Okay. Definitely not enough. Alright, you're all clear. You sort of like fend their massive claws trying to crush you. One, you just have to move out of the way. The second is going
hit
for
by my dinner.
Gim Ricky. For a total of 17.
Yep.
That's 10 bludgeon. And you are grappled again. It is going to attempt to tentacleize you again. So Constitution saving throw DC is 13.
Yeah, 15 plus 5.
Easy. So this time it's sort of like it penetrates your skin, but you don't like your constitution keeps you from succumbing to whatever it pumps into you, and you feel a little groggy for a second, but you're all good.
Poison glands.
I'd say if it is poison, I have, as a dwarf, advantage on saves against poison. If it's poison.
Resistant.
And
Poison
resistant
damage?
to the poison damage. Just putting it out there in case it
Hardy
is.
folk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's also got all that chest hair to absorb it.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like trying to put
You're up.
poison through a soup strainer.
Kincaid.
Just it gets sieved out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the purest
That's
water
all it
that
is.
comes through.
It's like beautiful mountain spring water by the end of it.
The rest is caught in the trap.
You know those straws that say you can like drink from any water source and you just get water out?
Yeah, that's what you.
Yeah.
That's his
Yeah.
That's yeah.
entire front section. All right, Kincaid.
Just twisted
So-
into a straw.
Bonus action shillelagh. So like light
Shillelagh.
up the staff.
So you call upon your mother's name and get the staff.
A kraken. And then I'll bing the bong on both of them. So like kind of like roll it and like and like the noise kind of comes out of the lantern, like there's like the shadow of the like deathly mushrooms kind of suddenly like
Alrighty.
Yep.
Being the
So
bomb
they both
is a
have to
save.
make a DC 14 wisdom save.
Fail, success.
Okay, they've both been damaged, haven't they?
Yes.
So that's 2d12. So the
It's
one
no
that's-
damage
the one
to
that
the
succeeds,
success.
yeah, nothing. And then
Massive.
21.
21
Mine
damage.
was 10.
Very nice.
It's a big old slap.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one that I hit with a thunderous smite. Yeah, got
Yes,
Yeah, and the one that currently has me.
correct.
Didn't it get knocked out?
He grabbed me.
Yeah, he grabbed
it. Came back.
Grabbed it again.
Came back and clickety clacked.
It just went. Oh,
It took a step forward and went, okay.
you didn't really go.
Splash, slap, like it sort of jumped across the
Yeah,
water and
right.
landed on the platform next to you, and there's really no way you could dodge
Yeah,
out of the
exactly,
way.
yeah.
You said you 21 damage?
20.
Yeah.
12,
21
12 and a 9.
Yeah.
Nice,
Two targets.
huge.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah, that's me.
turn over, Ricky.
How did it react to that damage? Like, is it looking kind of like it's in pain a bit, or is it still
Looking pretty
fighting
healthy.
spirit? It's
Looking like it's boiling in the pot.
It's been cracked a few good times,
yeah, okay.
but it doesn't appear to be slowing.
It's still going pretty well. All right.
It's just a particularly feisty dinner.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll just smack it again twice with my soft song sword.
Sort of.
Crit.
Nice.
Oh, big boy banger! Love it.
All right. So first one gets maxed. 2 to
Unless
6.
you roll a max,
Yep.
in which case.
So 6 plus 3, 9 plus 5,
14.
14.
14.
Second attack. Get that math out of the way.
You rolled out a half pipe.
Yeah, a little bit. Second attack is 17
That'll hit.
or 9 damage.
Plus 9.
He's not a bad turn.
Yeah, solid, boyo. Good job. You're up, Mr. Thurin, unless Ricky has any bonus.
No, that'll do me.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Use inspiration.
Okay.
Get 18.
AC? Yep.
Yeah.
Use it for ability checks.
And the one that...
So you call on Tempest in this battle, guide me!
AC
And you-
and attack rolls.
This sort of like little aura around you. Beautiful.
And I'll
We'll put
do the
concentration
old
on you.
1-2 Bing bong.
But yeah.
I'll move over like 5 foot so I get in the range of the one that's... Oh, can I hit the one that's got Ricky?
Yeah, it's diagonal from you.
Yeah. I'll give him the smack.
So the one that's holding Ricky.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
V11?
That's our chief.
Do I get my second
Yeah.
attack? Yeah. 13 plus 8, 21.
That'll hit. All that damage.
9 plus 5, 14.
Nice.
14.
Using your dwarven hammer.
Yar.
Don't hit me with that thing.
Could you imagine like rolling that one, miss it, whoop?
And I take all that extra damage.
Splat.
Wait, I should tally
I
this.
believe you bought that thing in front of me.
Hey, I hate dwarves.
Oh yeah, it's this Warhammer of dwarf slaying. It's mine.
Hey, I have a lot of dwarves I want to slay, alright? You just happen to be one that's not on that list after that little healing trick that you did.
For now.
You proved that not all dwarves are bad.
I'm right.
After that volley, it's starting to... And you can see, like, this ichor spraying from where you bludgeon the crap out of the thing. It's looking pretty close.
Any of the like noises it's made sound like a language or anything like that we
What languages do you
Speak
know?
Aquan, don't you?
yeah common, Aquan, common, druidic.
No, it does not sound
It's
like
dwarven.
anything. It speaks goblin.
Yeah.
It's actually Belchbag!
I mean, we didn't see him on the way in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it dies, it like breaks down into like a big mechanical. Turns out it was a robot.
Varys, you're up.
Can anyone boil the water?
Hey, Zoe.
Does anyone have a spell that can like boil the water?
Nope. I will
can make
use
like
the
a
drown
hit
magic feat, whatever the hell it is, to cast fairy fire. Can I suppose?
Can you technically cast it through a
Good
wall?
old fairy fire.
Well,
No,
yeah.
it has to be
It has
fixed
to
on
be
a
centered
location.
on a point. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be centered on a
just-
point. So I'm going to center
point
it
it
here.
on, yeah, way over the
Yep.
other side.
So then 5, 10. That doesn't touch us.
Okay, what's the AoE of
It's a
it?
20-foot cube.
Cube.
So it's
So
10
we-
feet each direction from the point that I pick.
Okay.
Yep.
So if I pick,
That makes sense.
if I pick back here,
Yep.
yeah.
5,
You guys
10
are
doesn't hit us.
against that
Oh,
wall.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So they both make a 13 DC dex save.
Okie dokie.
Good positioning.
So this closest one is lit up.
Super. There's not really anything for me to hide near or anything like that, is there?
Unless you want to go in the water,
Can hide under a curtain.
I mean, can I hide in the water?
that's up to you. You don't know how deep it is, but these
That's
things.
also true.
You also
Sprung
don't want to
from it.
swim in sewer water.
I will just move.
I don't think you're immune to disease like I am.
You'd need to make a Constitution saving throw to even think about doing that.
I'll just move up to there and stay there.
Okie dokie. Beautiful. It is their turn. Okay. Going to try and tentacle you again. Constitution saving throw. While it's holding you.
You can do it.
Oh, 7.
+5. Oh no.
Yeah, 2 plus 5 to 7.
Now,
Oh no.
Now, is it poison?
you will be poisoned, so yes, you will have
So you
advantage.
have advantage on that save, yeah.
16.
16 plus 5.
16 will cut it. I mean, it doesn't know you have poison resistance.
Yeah.
It keeps trying to pump whatever this thing is, but it does not work. So it's going to use
twice on the only dude immune.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
just
the sieve, I'm telling you.
the sieve. It works, guys.
It's not, I'm not all for good
He's
looks.
just standing there, guys. Look, it's not even affecting me.
Their hands are like turning purple, but I'm like, that's what they're there
It's
for.
like crushing the life out of him. He's like, I'm fine.
The poison's having no effect.
Yeah. Yeah, I spit up blood.
Blood force trauma, however, is starting to become a bit of a problem. My ribs.
That's a 15 to hit.
With my crapped armor, yes.
Oh, no.
That
Oh,
is
it's very
13
high,
bludgeoning.
Advantage.
Oh.
No, you get advantage on it.
I get advantage.
Well, everybody gets advantage on it.
Yeah, okay, I'm actually spitting up blood now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just like pulls the other claw in and starts crushing from both sides.
He's trying to squeegee you.
Squeegee me.
10 plus it goes for you. Kincaid.
Bring it.
Alright. That is
I ate hundreds of your spouse and family.
I cooked you in a nice butter sauce with paprika.
Nope, highest was 17. So no, the claws.
Don't
You,
die.
you have natural protection against this. You are built
Yeah.
to resist.
Yeah,
this
that's sliding right off.
Like, you didn't get me when I was a baby.
Yeah.
Too late now.
No, it's my turn.
They just like crash against your shell. Like there's force behind it and it pushes you a bit, but not enough to penetrate.
I'll put your young in the special fried rice.
Alright. It is your turn. Put them in a special fried
Oh
rice.
boy, will I. Their bong is getting binged.
Bing bong.
Yeah, both of us. Toll the dead. So,
Oh, you're gonna toll?
A DC 14 wisdom save.
Once.
The closer fails.
Woo!
So this guy fails, that guy succeeds.
Well,
2 12s?
yep.
An 8 and a blank.
Oh, and a 12.
12.
Nice. Again,
20 damage.
Got that.
The bing bong.
21 and then 20.
It's
Out
like
of
you're.
a possible 24.
I mean, yeah, Death Cleric.
It's like you're against your natural
Yeah.
gravity. And
Yeah.
you're like,
This has stirred something
My
within you.
people have fought your kind for generations of years. That's for my brother. That's for my other brother. That's for my other brother.
so you toll this horrible sounding death knell through the tunnels, and it echoes up and down the corridor.
You're really trying to show them where they spend the smart, yeah?
Boy, does it. And then I will bonus action healing word Ricky.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, how are you doing?
If on a scale of 1 to 44, I'm at a 12.
Yeah, so
Not at all good again.
Technically, it should be from a scale of 0.
Yeah.
you get 4 healing. Woo! Or yes.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
It sure is.
All done?
That's me. Yep.
Ricardo?
Indeed.
You hear a voice from further south of you,
Which,
Is
where we
south the way
came
we
from.
came?
Like,
the way you came from.
I think we've lost all, like...
I've seen enough! Stop! Put him down!
And
you bastard.
from invisibility, it melts away, and you see Belchbag sort of just been leaning against a wall watching. And the beasts react immediately to his shrill tone. They heed his words straight away. He drops you, both claws, and they sort of back into the water and disappear beneath the water. So,
Oi! I was going to have that for lunch!
Those are mine! They belong to me. This was a test.
All the
Which you passed. I didn't want you to kill my pets. Clicky and clacky.
Of course.
Of course, that's their names.
basically when he called out, stop, can I retcon?
They're too expensive to replace.
And you guys, respond to him, and he goes,
Oh, I was talking to them.
he cares not for you guys that much, but his own, more so.
Squeaky, quacky.
No. This was your initiation, shall we say. I guess we could call it that. Come meet me back at the throne. I'll give you a real quest.
Can I still eat Clicky?
Absolutely not.
What about Clacky?
Oh, yeah, no!
Are there other ones that you're less fond of?
No. They breathe slowly, which is why I didn't want you to kill them.
And so he starts like sauntering back off. Not meant to be lethal, just enough to weed out people that would be like, yeah, I'll do that for you. None of you, he rolled exceptional on his stealth because he was invisible, and none of you heard a damn thing.
Over this guy.
Yeah, and yeah, the whoosh.
And bong, bong.
Yeah.
And the 300-foot thunderous clap.
Yeah.
As he's
Not our subtlest fight.
as you're walking.
You guys could wake the dead.
Absolutely.
That's the whole
That's
point of us
why we
meeting
need the
here.
diamond.
That's the job.
That's the joke. fully knowing
That's
what you're
the
talking
joke.
about.
You suck my babe.
And Belcher,
Got the good form. You remind me of my friend Thuko. Something about the way you move.
I like to destroy. I like to smash.
There's a brutal finesse to
Did
your movement.
Sugo smash as well?
No,
No. Okay.
he used an axe. It's more of a chop.
Yeah.
But
and just sort of like gives you some critiques on your combat.
that was a good move. You were, Clicky had you good. And you appeared over there. There's some sort of teleportation magic.
Nothing special. I promise.
Useful though, in a clutch. Now, big turtle.
Yes, big casino.
You must be hard to. I like that. I like it. The way it sounds with your accent.
Big casino.
They couldn't crack your shell, so to speak.
It's pretty hard to crack, so to speak.
That's good to know. Not that I'm gonna try and kill you.
Absolutely not.
Inside check.
And
12.
Eight.
you have no idea. Just
No
like
one can get a read
oh,
on Belcher.
all over the
Yeah.
place that it's like,
he's very bipolar almost. Gets super serious and then
I kind of
slightly
imagine him
manic.
as like if what's his name? Boomy from Avatar, like
Yeah.
the Earth
Yeah.
King,
Yeah.
was like chaotic evil. Crossed with like the penguin and Oscar the Grouch.
yep, that's all of those things rolled into one. That's our belch bag. So this diminutive goblin form leads you back to the trash heap. You walk along. He doesn't inquire about any wounds or anything. He just doesn't care. He doesn't offer you aid or anything.
Like that's an us problem.
Yeah, that's a you problem. This is a transaction. He's making sure that what he's paying for is going to be able to deliver. And he tells you as much. No,
Nothing personal, just if you can survive that, you'll hopefully be able to do what I need. Now,
and he gets back into his throne room. And the goblins sort of scurry about and help him up because he's quite weighty with all his gear. The trash heap is not the easiest thing to climb. Have you ever tried to climb a sand dune? Like it's just tumbles away beneath you. Sorry, the belch is too strong.
Overpowering.
okay. That was a fun little joy, wasn't it? You look like you relished that.
I just wanted to eat Clicky and Clacky.
I've never
I'm
eaten.
starving.
All I can think of is pasting them in a nice butter sauce.
Oh, bit of garlic.
Oh, absolutely. Some spring onions. Oh, saute them.
You mentioned paprika before too, eh?
And then you pour it out into a nice roll. Like
Oh.
you crack open a baguette.
So while you're speaking, he's just like,
Maybe I will.
It's like slowly receding.
Surely we can eat just one of them, mate.
No, I've got something better.
Oh, do you?
He pulls out some of his pastries from this little slip in his cloak.
Here.
And he chucks one down to each of you. They are pies. They don't smell like your normal sort of pie, so you're not sure entirely what the ingredients are, but it doesn't smell like normal pastry. It's made with something weird.
I eat it. Just straight away
Absolutely.
scoff it.
I will watch Thruden for a moment and then eat it.
Oh, it's not poison, young boy. I'll eat one myself.
He just like demolishes this thing.
You got a bit of pie crust there and there.
In your eyebrow somehow.
The tongue.
Prehensile tongue.
Do you like it?
Do I like it?
It's different. It is not your run of the mill pie, but it's not
Fucking hate it.
it's not the worst thing you've eaten, but you know what a pie should taste like after eating peepos? This is not peepos.
This is not Beepos.
This is something entirely different. From what you've heard, he tests recipes out. You're not sure what's in it. But make a deception check. Just like,
That would be a 19.
Ooh, okay.
Pretty good.
Crap.
That's yummy, mate. What's the secret ingredient?
What is his perception, Kyle? Damn it. Oh, no, it's not high enough for that.
You like it?
Yeah,
The rest of these little bitches didn't like that batch. I loved it.
Yeah, what did you make? What's in it?
Oh,
I need to know so I can make it myself, you know.
Maybe I won't tell you. This is my recipe.
But we can share it. This can be our thing, mate. We can be.
Mostly Cracky's toenail clippings.
You're not fat now. There are some old strawberries in it.
Old?
That's what gives it that really...
That little rusty taste.
You're like, yep, strawberries.
His perception +1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he hears this feedback and goes,
Don't forget, he can always flash of genius. What is it? 5 times a day, he can just add 5 to a roll.
he wants to believe it. He wouldn't think that hard about it.
Telling him what he wants to hear.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, down to the real arrangement. So, just so we're clear,
You're going to show us where the dog is buried. Good.
well, there's one in the pie. And I've got some in my bag.
Is that what you put in the pie?
Oh, yeah, where do you think the meat came from? It's dog meat. Some of the leanest, most succulent.
I don't like succulents.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Isn't it? I felt a little off.
It was a succulent, moist, moist, and moist puppy. So, we need to set some ground rules. This arrangement is not to be spoken of with anyone from up there. Are we clear?
Up where?
Exactly. He may look dumb, but he's switched on under there.
Strong like oak. Smart like a mountain.
You surprise me. You are intuitive. So, the ground rules. If you rat me out, you will pay dearly. Are we clear?
Right, who out?
Me. The big cheese.
I don't know.
Captain Buckwheat.
The triple chief.
The chief.
Exactly. If you rat me out to anyone, I'll find you. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. So, I mean, if you need any proof, ask Finnick.
Oh, did you deal with Fennec?
Absolutely.
Oh.
What's happened to his farm?
That's my farm.
Oh, so you've just got someone else working there now?
Business moves on.
Yeah, he was a bit of a little rat anyway. You know, he tried to off himself when we caught him. Sly bugger.
That doesn't surprise me. So, what I need from you lot, and you'll understand why I don't do it myself. I need you to kill a guard.
Kill a guard.
Yes, his name is Gregory. A human fella. He works in the jails.
Is there a specific reason why you want this Gregory 6 foot under?
That you do not need to know.
Do you want it to look like an accident?
That is up to you. It won't
Okay.
lead back to me, so do what you think prudent.
Okay, so you don't care if the body's found or not.
So,
Like,
if
you've
you
just
were
got
to-
no special after-death requests,
No.
basically.
So if you were to disappear for good,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
This isn't a send a message thing, this is just a get him out of the way thing.
This is purely transactional.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
This will in no way lead to me, you understand?
Yep.
So the details are for you to decide. Be wary. The true hearts, while individually piss weak, let's be honest,
There is strength in numbers.
in numbers. So, let's see how you go with that. If you can bring back, pretty sure he was wearing a ring on his finger. If you can bring back a ring, I'll be able to tell if it was his.
Alrighty.
There's not anything less illegal and murdery that we could do for you.
Not for 500 gold.
What about for 600?
I mean, what do you need? What do you need 600 for?
So, I mean, gold is never, you know. We always use an extra 100 gold.
I mean, there could be, but
What if I can find where Sugo is?
if I can't find him, you will not find him.
I have a way to find where he might be.
I do too.
And what's that?
My business.
Is the
Just
goblin
a quick
eyes darting
physical
around?
Description, just in case there's two guards named Gregory.
Human. I think he had brown hair.
Human, brown hair,
Yeah, very nondescript.
average build, fat, skinny,
He was on the tubby side for a guard.
overweight. No worries. Well, we'll have a quick discussion about it and let you know.
Okay. Don't let that put you off.
Oh, no.
I hear you need these diamonds
Pretty bad.
pretty bad.
Almost a life for a life sort of trade. Yeah, pretty much.
This is what I need done.
Why not? Oh, well, we'll just
Discuss.
have a quick conversation.
Let's head out of here.
So you step out of the big chamber where his trash / loot hoard is, and yeah, out of earshot as far away as you can.
Are there any, like, I don't know, mechanical contraptions around we might think could hear us?
Make a perception check.
19.
There is a small mechanical bat flapping around up near the top,
Damon.
That thing!
who you know as Bat Demon.
I reckon we should, discuss this outside.
So after him coming out of invisibility behind you, you're sort of like, he's no doubt somewhere. He's listening somewhere. And sure
I'm
enough,
also going to burn one spell slot, because I'll be able to detect him with detect magic, right? I can see. Can I not?
it's a
Remember we came
construct.
against that.
He's got magical items on there.
No, but remember we came across it. Detect magic is items you can see.
Oh. Gennard won't be able to see
So
his
it's
magical items.
invisible.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't see
yeah.
them.
There's a whole spell for seeing invisible.
Yeah, because remember we were like,
It's
wait,
a level
can you
1
just do
spell that would
Yeah.
ruin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
you
like
certainly
that
cast
level 8?
level 4.
Yeah.
Great
To see a
Reader.
faint aura around any visible creature or
Right.
object in the area that bears magic. Blah 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 blah.
So you do hear the slightest like mechanical as the wings keep time. It's very quiet, but it echoes a little bit in the sort of stone and water chamber. It's hard to stay quiet.
And Hermes just
Can you
fly
get
right
up
in front of him.
I was gonna say, can you leave Hermes in here to like look at Belchbag whilst we leave?
You can attempt to mess with
Or
it.
Bat Dame?
Belchbag, because we'll be able to like see Bat Damon. Like we're already aware of him.
You're aware of the bat.
So if we leave the things, we'll notice a bat
What
coming
about,
out.
there might be
behind
more
us.
than one. There might be a
Yeah, but I'm
mecha
saying,
roach
when we
listening
leave,
to us.
when we leave the
We don't know what he can do.
Peep everywhere.
Every insect, every bat.
So as you guys start discussing very quietly, you hear a yell echo out through the hallway.
I can hear.
So let's
Let's go
Let's go.
above the surface.
and
Yeah,
I'll-
let's discuss killing a true heart in the town.
no, just like out.
More in the pits.
Yeah.
In the
Yep.
pits near a sewer grate.
Yeah.
Good point then.
Not a prime guard hangout.
True. All right.
And maybe leave Hermes behind just so Belchbag doesn't go invisible and follow us. Just like keep an eye on him.
Sure, yeah.
Or just to
Leave him
like chill
behind
there.
leave him behind in a hallway. Like, he can't see invis or anything like that.
Yeah.
So,
If he's following, he's following.
Of that big clump.
yeah, like, I'm not
We've
been
sure
eating
what
around
he
it.
will see.
You can like leave him in the main room, can't you? Just like he was already out, so you can just leave him there.
Yeah, I can.
We just forgot about him.
Sure.
What do you want him to do?
Yeah, I'll just leave him in the room.
All right. No worries. So you leave Hermes and head back outside.
Yep.
Trying to remember it's left here, and then there was like a bone. You go right there, and you make your way outside. You went probably midday-ish, so it's not
Yeah, we
so
did a bit of errands, didn't we?
natural. I think. So you come out of this dank, stank hole to quite a nice day actually. The clouds have cleared off a bit, and you can discuss as freely as you care to.
Well, yeah, just have a quick look around first, see if there's anyone around us.
Chop.
19, 17.
18.
Ooh. Lucky that you rolled that high. The small spider that you saw sitting on his shoulder is sort of just skulking on the interior of the pipe, and you sort of see it, but try not to give away that you've seen it.
I'm going to
And it's
mage
enough
hand
to-
under my cloak, and because the mage hand's invisible, it's going to go over, scoop the spider up, and throw it into the river.
All right, beautiful.
Let's just keep walking like further down.
Yep.
Like maybe just on
You're
the
putting up
outskirts
distance.
on the
Yeah.
outskirts of the city, away from the sewers.
Yep.
I don't know about you fellas, but taking a life to save a life, taking a life of an innocent, well, we don't know if he's innocent, person in general, not knowing why, kind of doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, it's a hard no from me.
Well, okay, I was worried I would have to put up a bit of an argument for a bit there.
I was honest, so was I.
You all expect.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We're not gonna kill a guy.
Oh my god, we're not evil.
We're not horrible people.
Varus
Varus is very quiet.
Well,
better
that one
quiet.
doesn't matter, so...
I was thinking, what if
I will abstain from the vote.
Well, no, my vote doesn't matter.
now the only thing we need to do is
Produce the ring.
bring the ring and just make sure he's out of
Should
town.
We should
We could ask. Do you think it would work to ask Beltebeg just because if we do this and then he's like, oh, he is not dead, then
I was thinking
very
maybe
hard doing it. Impersonating.
Layers.
I was thinking maybe we can relocate him somewhere where
there's surely some sort of
Belchbag won't
witness
find him.
protection program. You know, put him down to Smorida under a fake name.
But how do we convince
Let's
him of
hope
that?
Belchbag doesn't know about a Schmorda.
Absolutely.
You
The
didn't have
only
a
thing is-
holiday home in Schmorada.
In the schmarta schmees.
If we reveal to a true heart guard that he needs to move and we need to take his ring and whatever, he's gonna want to know why and
Maybe-
march down with a cohort of guard into the sewers.
Well, look,
And
let's
then we end up dead.
Yeah,
we have some customers with the True Hearts. Maybe we can go down, say that we want to see them, maybe find out which one Gregory is, have a discussion, find out what kind of person he is, maybe take him out for drinks later, and then get him a little bit, tipsy and see where we can go.
I wonder why Belchbag wants this specific guard
That's the
out
thing.
of the way. Either he is, I'm wondering, I feel like maybe either he is a very good true heart who is getting too close,
Or very
or a
corrupt.
very bad true heart
Which
who
is
is competition.
Which is why I want to, get him a little bit, and then we can possibly discover.
What about taking it to
We can take it to the
Axa's sister.
Huh?
Aximus's
Kavaya.
But take it to her and tell. She seems to be like the
Isn't she
leader
high
of
up in the True Hearts?
She seems to be like the leader of the True Hearts. Say one of your men is
I've got
either
all
corrupt
true.
or in danger.
but then we're talking about our arrangement with someone, and if the big casino finds out,
Not only would we be disclosing it directly to the one entity he asked us not to, we would be disclosing it to the highest authority that is morally obligated to act on it. We would be sending a death squad after Belchbag, and in turn, he would send one after us. That is a bad idea.
but also she was
we
the
don't
one
want
who-
anyone to hear us.
With all of
Damn.
Which is why we went to the outskirts
Yeah.
of the city.
but also
You guys have made
yeah,
enough space that
She was the one who sent us to Belchbag,
Exactly.
so she might not be of true of heart. Then
Look,
So
I've
True
got.
Hearts elected a corrupt paladin.
she's a princess. So they're
Decadent, privilege.
bit of
I've
Top of
got
the cap-
Zone of Truth prepared. We can, get him aside and have a little chat to him. He won't be able to lie.
just putting it out there.
What if he doesn't know why?
You also have an option to say no.
yeah, but that would mean
But-
a big setback for Ronan.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yep.
Unless we.
Isn't he? He's in a temple getting thingamajig, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
Are they gentle
doesn't have to be-
proposals?
You didn't tell him to do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty
But
sure
it
they
has-
were-
They're just keeping his
we said
body.
that.
No,
He
they
said
were going
keep
to
his
keep
body.
and clean it. They didn't say anything about gentle reposing him.
But it's got
I-
10-day timer on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, so he's on day 2 now?
And I could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a ritual, so literally any level. What?
Yeah, you never specifically told them
Yeah,
to
we can
re up on
stop
that.
lying on.
Considering it's a very quick transaction, I guess, for the 500 gold thing, we don't owe Belchbag anything. We can stage that we've killed him, take his ring, get that 500 gold diamond, revive Ronan, and then piss off out of a
The
shower.
other thing is, Belchbag he's not the only source of diamonds.
This is correct.
On Strand, we have ties to one of the biggest dealers and wheelers in the continent.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like any sort of major dwarven family would probably have. They like having big hoards of treasure. It's like hoards of treasure, dwarves or dragons, And speaking of dragons, we scratch the, what's Madrith?
Yeah,
we
but
scratch
Adrith is
Madrith.
So we're going to transport Ronan's corpse past the Koya to...
No, we just leave
No, we
it.
just get
Never mind the sack on the back.
Ronan's corpse.
Where's Ronan? Wasn't he with you? He's getting the coffees. He'll be along.
He's getting the choppies. He's
No,
he'll
he
be,
stays
he'll be along
here.
soon.
He lives in the temple. Well, not lives so much. He is in the temple now, getting gentle repose.
Keep in mind, Phaedrith doesn't owe us anything. We've not done.
Madrid, though. If we
Oh,
find
sorry.
Phaedrith,
We haven't
then-
found
then
Phaedrith.
Madrid-
Madrith owes us
Finding
nothing.
Phaedrith is worth more than one 500 gold diamond, though. And like,
yeah, but that's just part of the reward.
I asked for a single thing in return from Maldrith, from his treasure hoard. I'm pretty sure I succeeded on a high persuasion check for it too. Like, I asked for a single thing, and I don't think I specified each. I think I asked for one.
One total.
Yeah, which I think would be a
But
huge
maybe-
waste on a single die.
Maybe Favorite has a hoard.
Like, at this point...
Maybe she needs a magic hair
If
comb.
we're getting to the point where we're about to do 2 weeks of journeying for a maybe, why don't we just spend 2 weeks busking, thieving, etc., and make 500 gold that way? I feel like that's going to be faster, and then just find someone to buy it off.
It's probably. I think the making 500 is. You know, take a minute, but it's very doable. I think it is the
as opposed
actual
to travelling into Glendale.
scarcity
Keep in mind-
of diamonds
And-
that is the issue.
Margaret.
Again, once we've got
I feel
cash,
like
not
all-
a problem. First, but yeah, it's like either we're going to try and get it via favour or by cash.
Maybe it's a communication to us to just double check, can he get some, and then we just get the cash.
But keeping in mind, Mardrith is the one that can't leave the roost. Maybe he can send one of his kiddos out with the stuff to us. Because Mardrith, he's the one who's got, you know, the...
Dragon's Hoard.
Not that, more so just he's the one that's not allowed to leave. He has to stay there. He cannot leave him. Didn't say anything about his young coming. They can be delivery boy.
They can, but
Yeah,
why
but
would
would
he?
they?
Why would he? I feel like we have
done
more-
the
It'll help us find Phaedra.
True, I feel like we have more credit with Austrian than we do. You know, like hypothetically, if he was like an NPC in an RPG and you have like the disposition meter, or like, you know, indifferent, friendly, or that sort of thing, we're closer to the top in.
What if we just get a loan from Kavaya? 500 gold, buy it straight from a...
She doesn't handle
she
wealth
doesn't.
in the city.
She doesn't have any. Because we asked the, what's his name, the Master of
Oh,
Coin,
yeah, and he
he
said
was
they
like,
couldn't... Yeah,
the
well,
city is super broke, just
Yeah.
building itself.
Yeah, they're strapped for cash.
Or maybe
They
we
have
can
no
just-
gemstones.
Yeah, they've
Other than an
liquidated
enormous
their
chunk of Songstone Kavaya board, which
Yeah.
isn't a bit weird at all.
liquidated their assets.
Yeah. Well, I reckon maybe we can call Kavaya out here and just ask her about this Gregory. Maybe try to understand why.
Uh-huh. So she sent us to Crime Boss. And
She's
then
the one that
and then
sent us
she's
to
like,
him.
oh, hey,
Yeah, she gave us a tip on
nothing,
him.
no, why, how did it go? And we were like, oh, so great, but we're not doing anything for him. On an unrelated note, who is Gregory and where does he live?
Look, she's the one that sent us to him, so she'd know that he'd be
Maybe
About
she wants
this
him
stuff.
dead.
I mean, she knows he's a criminal. She doesn't know he's going to ask us to off one of her underlings.
exactly.
That's not all. That's not tacit
Maybe-
complicity or consent. Like,
Maybe we need to just hold on the asking about Gregory, but asking her about the royalty and why did if she is Princess Paladin, why did she send us to him? I feel like that is maybe a better opener
And
than
why she had, you know, a little cuter coin for him.
exactly.
So should we call her out here to have a discussion? Out
I
of
mean, we
earshot
might have
of
to
the
go
sea?
to her.
Yeah, I mean, I do have.
Hello, princess. Come to random building in Atsugato City. Nothing such promise. No.
Come to this little hut just outside town.
We will not murder you.
okay, and so, just in theory, if Gregory's involved in something beyond this, and then us telling Kavaya and then her making her own inquiries, which she no doubt will, tips him off and blows the whole thing up, does Belchbag still blame us? Considering it happened less than 24 hours after he gave us the job and told us not to tell anyone, and then all of a sudden this Gregory guy either vanishes or, like, and everything goes on high alert sort of thing, or...
He seems
Oh,
very
it's very
smart,
bad.
not very stable, and not super inclined to believe in coincidences. I
all of
feel
that
like
sounds horrible for us.
I feel like that is bad combination for us.
Yeah, that sounds terrible for us. So I just think involving Kavaya is not a decision that should be made lightly.
What if we
Especially
can...
mentioning this Gregory dude at all.
Yeah, not the Gregory. I think just asking her
her
about
about
the.
Belchbag and her
about-
involvement with him.
I feel like that's probably okay.
I think that's something we need to discuss with her. But also,
But
there's
that's
the
also going to be
possibility of
mildly
that.
antagonising her while we're trying to ask her for something.
I think it's fairly reasonable of us to ask about it. I mean, she's directed us to a crime lord.
What the?
At our desperate
Would
request.
it be worth maybe hitting up Elf first?
Which elf?
Alf. Not
Oh, Alf.
Just a random elf.
Hey, you Elf!
And what are we asking from him?
Well, does he know about the royalty? Or even one of the other
Names.
one from the current coterie just be like, hey, we've heard people, not Kavaya, just random people talking about the royalty. What do you know about that?
What's her name said to seek her out after? Eleanor.
Yeah, there's Eleanor.
Maybe we can have a chat to Eleanor.
Then the other one I thought maybe would be William, because he's like combat, which is like guards and stuff, like combat and security and.
All right, so
Now,
I mean,
if,
our other option,
But I think
If-
Eleanor would be a better bet.
If Gregory happens to be a run-of-the-mill bloke, isn't Tesora looking for more guards or a little bit soft in Stonebreak? It's possible that we can...
Well, that was going to be follow-up question. If we maybe be like, hey, Beltbeck, how about if he did not die but sort of vanished from esshara, never to be seen again? Would that be possible?
I
Would
was
that
thinking-
satisfy, without wanting to inquire into your business specifically and why you want to get rid of him? Would that do the trick?
Because I was thinking maybe we can get him...
Tesora
To go
gets
to
guard,
Stonebreak, Tesora gets a
Beltbeck
guard.
gets obstacle removed.
Exactly.
We get diamond, maybe.
That's sort of why I wanted to get him drunk so we can run to Stonebreak. Should we have a chat to Belch first?
So, I feel like ask questions. Do we want to ask him if that would be work for him first? Or do we want to try and find out a little bit more about him first?
I reckon, because if that's all it takes, maybe we can just convince this bloke to leave.
And
But if the only option is to kill him, he'll tell us. It's the
and
only
we,
option.
he did say we can just say no. So maybe we do just ask him, and then if we have time afterwards, we investigate the Kovire royalty connection in the most sensitive way possible. And also,
Have a chat
like you
to
said,
Eleanor.
Varys, if we're like, oh no, we won't tell anybody about you, and then that afternoon, like, hey, have you heard about the royalty?
Might not look good.
If we are going to investigate him, maybe
Well,
a
if we
little
want to
bit of
invest-
time.
If we want to investigate him, we should
Use
maybe.
disguises.
Well, A, that. B, talk to Eleanor about notable prisoners in the prison. We don't have to mention, the one that Gregory's guarding, but we find out whichever one that is, or I assume there's only one in the town. We find out of any notable prisoners, and from her, if any of them have any connections to Belchbag, because what he may want is just this guard out of the way so he can free XYZ or something along those lines.
But
Like,
why
we can
that-
find out what he wants.
Why that? That's I thought of that, but then why would he want this guy?
This very specific
What
guy.
the
He
job would
knows
be?
something.
Can you break X out of prison?
What
I
if...
thought the same thing, but I don't know.
You know how we've got our prisoners in there? What if maybe part of taking him to Stonebreak, Kavai can put him on there and then station him in Stonebreak? So that way, it's less suspicious as to why he's been moved to Stonebreak. It's just an order, but he'll have to stay guard there. As well
we
as...
just ask for his ring or try and steal his ring with Varys.
Yeah, stealing
Well,
the
we-
ring is fine. I can deal with that.
We don't...
Yeah.
Well, we won't have to steal his ring if... unless maybe he wants the ring. And
That's
a
what I was
specific
wondering,
thing,
yeah.
The ring is proof of
As-
death.
or the-
We
or
agree
Or
to
the
relocate
ring is actually what he
somewhere.
wants.
Exactly. Maybe the ring is what he wants, and the killing is just a ruse to
Exactly.
cover up the ring.
So what if we firstly ask Belchbag if he's fine with him being replaced, or not replaced, relocated, and then we can do Varys' specialty on his ring, and he can be stationed in Stonebreak.
And worst case scenario, if Belchbag does want him dead, and we don't want to go through with that,
We can just say that.
and if we do say no, we can go to my family and try our luck there.
Or Austrian, like we do have options.
Yeah.
I mean, you did give him the heads up about,
And
all
I-
the supplies being needed now in
And
Ashara.
I did say in the message that I hoped he would be grateful for the heads up.
Yes. This could
But
be
500 gold grateful is a whole nother ball game.
He
We
is
could be-
interested in the mask. He
And-
could sweeten the deal.
And the
Ooh.
other
I
bargaining
like
chip,
that.
the Kanuna Zip Zap.
Zip zap zippity bop.
We did get him.
He's already in contact
exclusive-
with her.
Yeah,
He
but
is,
we
but
we got him
can-
exclusive
but,
rights.
But we can, or other
Throw that in
oth-
as
other
we
output,
did do you a solid.
or just other Kanuna output. you know, check with Kanuna, see if what else she has to sweeten the deal. I feel like Austrian or your family, probably. But I think step one, either way.
Step 1, go to Belchbag.
Up to Belchbag.
Double check. If we can get him relocated, sick. Go to Kavayo. Ask if he can be on the transport. Move
I like
to
that plan.
Stonebreak. If we can't do that, contact Austrian. If need be, we know how much he wanted the mask. We can use that to sweeten the deal. As well as the fact that you've given him the tip off about how esshara, needs all this support. So
carrier pigeons are still days out from dispersing that news, so he is well ahead of the curve.
exactly, he's well ahead.
He has
So-
been given an inside scoop on the day.
Yeah.
So first, I reckon we'll go back to Belchbag. We'll just see if we don't have to kill him.
Who should be the one with the talking?
I can do it and hold me sword.
Or I feel like
Maybe you
in
can-
sword drawn is maybe not the message.
just
say that
I
you're
could-
stretching your
I'll cut this bit for you. When you spoke with him, he wanted the guy dead. So that was his request.
He was pretty clear in the message
Yeah.
that it was
So
dead.
if we go back and ask, he'll be like, no.
Can people know if I cast Zone of Truth on him?
Yes, they are aware.
They're made
yeah,
aware,
yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to say, it feels like a little secret thing.
If you can cast Zone of Truth.
Okay,
on
so
him.
when we were asking any
Oh, yes,
special
it's half
requirements,
the
he was kind of like, I don't care as long as he's dead.
Yeah,
And that's pretty clear.
We'll retcon it to say that was part of our initial discussion.
Okay.
Now, let's
Just save the time going
Yeah.
back in and back out.
Feel like-
first let's contact Austrian.
Mm-hmm.
If he agrees, cool. If not, we'll try relocate him to Stonebreak,
Grab his
and we'll
ring.
take his ring.
And try and spread some rumours of a guard stabbed in an alleyway.
Or a guard, yeah,
Like,
a guard found poisoned in
Yeah.
like a ditch. Yeah,
Yeah, try and spread some rumours so that maybe news finds Belchbag that, okay, a guard was murdered, here's his ring. Put two and two together.
yeah. I think that's the best way to go. So first, contact Austrian. If that doesn't work, we'll have a
Alright.
chat to Gabaya.
So sending a message to old mate Austrian.
Yep, I'll send a message. Austrian, I hope this finds you well. Is a 500 gold diamond something you would be able to procure for us? With love.
Did you mention 500 gold?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, on the end of it. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that wasn't to...
Sorry, that wasn't to. And then it cuts out. Because, yeah, does it say it uses all 25 words,
did
or
we-
is
No,
it
it's just
just has a
up to.
limit?
It's up to, yeah. So I
So
guess
what
I could
did you-
literally just
It's
do
funnier
like,
if you
hey,
didn't. But yeah,
Did
cool.
you no? We can mention that if you respond to us. That we'll put the obsidian mask in.
I was going to say, I have 3 spell slots,
Exactly.
so this is
Yeah,
something
you can
we can...
burn them.
or
Sorry,
we can go,
I was
we'll
so
send a letter.
fixated on counting how many words. What was the request?
So, Austrian, hope this finds you well.
Uh-huh.
Is a 500 gold piece, or like a 500 gold worth diamond, something you could procure for us?
Alright. We'll wait till Keeks gets back.
Yeah.
But, folks, if you're still with us, thank you for sticking around. It's been quite an interesting session. And good little combat. You guys did well. You passed the test.
2 thumping big ones.
Oh, mate, 24 and 21?
21 and 20.
Yeah.
Gee,
And that was
that's a lot of damage. That
A
could have been
cantrip.
to both.
cantrip. Well, that's
How
like,
much health did that crab have left at the end?
You'll never know.
I mean, we're not going to see him again unless.
unless.
You'll never know.
Is the AC on?
No, turn it back off.
Oh, could it be?
Yes,
Please.
absolutely.
So, we
I
get the
sent a message to
conclusion.
Austrian
Yeah.
about the diamond.
Yeah.
Just if that's something that would be possible for him to get
Taste
for
was,
us.
taste was never an option for a Welsh bag.
Yep.
Yeah, basically, we retconned, saying that when you went to discuss it with Belcher, he's like, yeah, I need him dead.
Yeah, it's like, don't care how, don't care when, or not, or how or why,
Yeah.
what, but
Just
Just
get
needs
it,
to
get
be
it done.
spending, the
You don't
winter
need to know the
with
why. I don't need to know the how. He
Yeah.
just needs to die.
That was
yeah, that was really good. Poetic even.
Very bardic.
So you send that off to Austrian, and you hear back from him. Wow, That's quite an ask, but I could get that done. Do you have the coin?
Okay. He said it is a possibility, but we'll have to pay.
Obviously.
Well,
Could I have a 500 gold diamond, no questions
Yeah.
asked, please?
yeah. Maybe mention the fact that we're old friends and that we have given the heads up about the issue in Ashara. And maybe, that there might be an obsidian mask in it for him.
We're honestly
Depending
not
on-
that far off.
Well, how much how would people feel about throwing in personal funds for this?
I've got 21.
I've got 35.
I have less than 1 gold.
You're not stealing everything. I'm using it.
He settled his debts.
Yeah.
That's what he
My,
did.
my
true.
poisonous kit was 50 gold.
Yeah.
You don't have a spell book, which is another 50 gold, and then I'm almost towards the point where I'm a functional real person.
I have
Then you got
160
money to
gold.
spend.
Okay. So we're literally like
So hang on, what'd you say? 20,
30,
so
20.
20,
21.
50, 170.
So
So
240.
we're around 250.
You're
So
halfway
maybe
down.
If we
So
throw
throw
in
in
the
the
mask
money
every
numbers.
cent,
So maybe we can get a discount.
So do you remember what he offered you for the mask?
75, I think is what we got him to.
and I think that was why we didn't sell it to him, because we were like,
We could get more.
That's garbage.
But also, we've now realised it's kind of a shit mask that just shows people horrors that make them question
It
reality.
just lets you look into another dimension. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But it's curious.
Exactly.
It's enough to have made him go, can I
Yeah,
have
so
it?
250 gold.
You can
is-
throw in the circlet of breathing as well.
Yeah, 250 gold
Yeah.
is like.
What if 200 gold plus the mask plus, hey mate, we're going to get you so much business in Ashara?
Yeah. Look, I'll
Would that at least get us the diamond up front as a loan?
yeah. Look, I'll send back.
Oh no, I made it bad.
I've done a terrible thing.
I'll send
mate.
back.
I have offended the XL gods.
Oh dear.
We are a bit shy. We'll throw in magic items, particularly the mask, and you know we're good for it when jobs arise.
Beautiful. Sounds like a good deal. How do I get it to you? Where are you?
Freaking spells list. You want me to
He doesn't know where you are. Sounds like a great trade. Sure, I know you're good for it.
I guess tell him to send it with a cart to Ashara.
Well, I don't know.
Like, was he already sending a
Well,
supplies
if
cart
he's
to
already
me?
sent
Can we send your owl? You can't contact him, but
I
technically,
can't contact him and he's got 1 hit point, and that's a 500 gold diamond. We're
But
entrusting him
can't
with
you
single hit point
de-summon
refill.
him forever?
We already went through this. He can't de-summon him while he's holding an item and
Oh,
summon the
that's
item
right.
for you, because
That's
that'd
right.
be bullshit.
Because otherwise, this is what people would do.
He did fly the
Courier
Yeah,
summons.
but
You
I'm,
mean
I'm not
Kezra?
putting a
Kezra?
500 gold diamond. on
Kezra?
the
Kezra's
hit
got some
point.
HP,
Yeah,
but Kezra
just a
will have to
random
go through
eagle.
Broadak.
I'd literally
Aw.
rather just get in a horse and cart and go.
yeah, this might have to be something we go back
Maybe
and get.
that's what we do.
Maybe
Maybe
we can-
we just. I mean, surely there are things that people need taken to Broadaxe and Stonebreak. We are Needlebark,
Goods and
business,
services.
goods and services, cart. Maybe
we can meet him halfway.
Oh yeah, send to
Sent to
Broadaxe.
yeah, but they
like
had
he's
some.
got stuff going to Broadaxe, everything. Like, if it's too late for him to put it on the cart that's headed to Ashara, but if he's already doing business with Broadaxe sometime this week,
What
we
if-
can meet him in Broadaxe halfway.
What if
might
we can
not
meet him
be-
in Dirkley?
Where
something
is that?
That's
Never heard of it.
that's
Pull out the
nearby.
map.
Yeah, I
It's,
think that's the one. Yeah,
It's right there, sort of between. We sort of
between
passed
Gordax
it.
and Ashara, pretty much.
Alright.
It's actually
We
where
went past it.
I came from when I came from here to here.
Little portside town.
Let's see.
All right. Well, what do you want me to tell him?
Well, yeah.
Are we going all the way back? Meeting in Dirkley, meeting in Broadaxe.
Well, is anything keeping you in Ashara at the moment?
I want to investigate the books of Slate.
But that's
they'll always be here, I guess. But
no, but the books
I-
of Slate aren't in Ashara. They're north.
no, aren't
No,
they?
they're in the
estate?
Relozorus
Relozos
mansion.
Mansion isn't in Ashara. It's in the town up like north.
Oh, is it?
It's northeast of us.
I didn't know.
It's the manor's not in Ashara.
Oh, okay.
We discussed this. He said the Relozorus live in
In
so and so place.
Yindenvale.
Yeah.
he mentioned to you.
That's
So it's
why I have Yindendale written down. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I
there
just
it
thought, I
is.
just thought that's where all the
Yindendale
people
equals
were from.
Rolozaurus Mansion. 3 to 4 days on the East Coast. Okay,
So we
well,
can
I
all
wrote
base
it
out
down
of
but
the
forgot it.
I mean, if we're already going back that way, I mean, fuck it. I'd like to go all the way back and see if we can get some of the mushrooms to harvest, because I've bought the poisonous kit now. Might as well do it.
Ready
Yeah,
to,
let's
ready to make something of
Do
them.
I've
that,
just bought
check in
signs
with
for the
Kamuna,
shop.
see if
Yep.
we might as well just go all the way back.
Okay.
So we say no to Belchbag. Like we say thanks, but no thanks, and we start heading back.
I guess we'll take
Yeah.
Ronan's body with us.
And we should, we should.
Well,
wait.
Kavai's the one casting the spell here, so do we go to the
We have to come
temple,
back to esshara anyway.
pay them to gentle repose,
Could we...
bring the diamond to
Maybe
them?
we
Do they have
can
any
get Kavai to come with us?
It's a ritual.
You can
Oh,
ritual
okay.
cast
So it takes like an
You
hour.
won't
and
need
it's
to
just-
pay them.
not even
Oh,
an hour,
okay.
10 minutes.
If you ask them
Oh,
to do
10
it, they can do it.
Could we
just
possibly
never
get
mentioned.
Kavai to come with us as like an... we can...
She won't leave.
She's
we
the
can
head of the guard.
We can
She's got
escort
to
the
do.
prisoners back.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Oh.
say.
We
Just-
can
yeah.
escort the prisoners back.
I have
got
said
the
to
prisoners
Sora
And
to
we'll request
send,
Gregory.
I've sent to Sora to send deputies to collect them, didn't I?
Collect who, sorry?
Collect the prisoners.
The ones that stole the chest from us.
I
Yeah.
reckon...
Oh, yeah,
Because-
you
because
messaged to Sora.
they included the corrupt guards. So I'm pretty sure I sent a message saying send deputies there at the True Heart thing.
And that was
Yeah.
only yesterday or the day
Yeah.
before or something.
Yeah.
So
That
it's
was
like,
the
but I
day
have one more spell slot to either reply to Austrian to say
How?
we'll meet you there,
Uh-huh.
or tell Tesora call back the deputies, or just
Do you have
don't
anything
send
to
them.
get
we'll
your
bring
spell
them
slot back or not?
back. Long rest.
They just say we go to Stonebreak.
I want
That's my
to...
vote.
Stonebreak?
Is
I want to...
Yeah, I'm happy to go all the way
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
but
Is there a way that, like, Kincaid could kind of try to give Ricky magic?
Give in what way?
Like, as in, because, like, I've got unused spell slots. Could I try to... It'd be like a homebrew. Because I was thinking about, you know, when we were on the... When we were on the magic cannons thing, and I was, like, spending spell slots to, like, push the...
That's different.
That was very different.
Because of the
but, like,
Songstone.
Oh, it's very different.
Maybe we can go get some...
Like, not
Kavai's
necessarily
Sunstone.
right now, but it would be maybe something to work
Can
on at
Kavai's
night.
Sunstone
like,
be a conduit
you know,
to...
hold hands and kumbaya and see if we can, like, you
Rub
know,
his balls lightly and
Yeah,
transfer
exactly.
the energy.
Yeah,
I'd say at this point, no.
Yeah.
Maybe once you're more powerful, I might consider it as an option.
Consider it, like,
Practice
once
it
a
every
day
night
to...
and see how you go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not as a... But just, like, potentially a thing.
Yeah.
I've got other things.
Well,
I'll look, I like
Fran's not going to send it out unless we tell him to. He's just agreed to the deal.
Mm.
What we can do...
Well, he said it
is-
sounds like a fair
sounds like a
trade.
fair deal.
What-
How
we
do
can-
you want to do it?
How do you want to do it? So maybe he might know, like, oh, he's got no more
Messenger.
spell slots, and I can message him tomorrow. Like, he would understand that there are spell slot limits, and that, you know,
You can't just
okay.
do it non-stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, absolutely.
We'll go to Kavaya. We'll ask if we can borrow some guards, specifically Gregory. Because we've heard he's a good chap.
Why do we
We
want him
will-
though? If we're not doing
If we're not
Belchbag's
doing
job.
thing.
So I guess Belchbag doesn't kill him. And we can get to know why Belchbag wants him gone.
Oh, we can, like,
I
slowly...
can zone
like,
of truth him and sort of...
not-
Or we can just
probably-
slowly
yeah,
ask
prob-
him
I was going to
questions.
say, I feel like it'd be better to, like, just do it on the down low.
We can kind of
Like,
probe
just
him.
chit-chat while he's there, and then it's
Exactly.
maybe something to, like...
Whilst we take the prisoners to Stonebreak, and then we can contact Tesora and ask her to tell, because she can do sending too, yeah?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think.
Or did you just sending her every
Is
time?
it-
I just sent her and she can reply. as
Okay.
part of
It
as
would
part
be
of my spell.
really suspicious, though, if we're like, oh, and Gregory. How do you know Gregory, and why do you want
We've
him
heard
to-
of Jeffrey and Gregory. We've heard they're good. Can we bring them along?
And then Belchbag is
From
like,
the prison guard department. Not the carriage guarding department, not the palace guarding department, not the department of
or
guarding
we
anything
can
other than
go-
a prison. It doesn't
We can
vary.
make friends with Gregory. And we can say, we had a chat to him when we were, at the prison guard. We
I've
wanna
never seen these
take him
people
with
before in
us.
my life.
That's why we're going to go to where they're holding them first, in the holding cell. Have a chat to the guards.
So,
We'll sort of figure out which one's Gregory.
let's go for it. What are you guys going to do?
I vote go back to Stonebreak.
I vote
Yeah.
back to Stonebreak, but I don't think we should try and take Gregory.
No.
I feel like that's just
I
going to
don't
be.
think we should involve him.
I think that's
Poking the hornet's nest a bit.
Yeah, I think that's just too risky. That it'll either Belchbag will be like, oh, okay, so now
I
you're
hide
trying to
them-
screw me.
Yeah.
Like,
Throw it on!
Yeah. I hire you to
That's
kill
how it's
him.
gonna be.
Yeah, I hire you to kill him.
Troy?
Instead, you smuggle him out of town.
You have chosen the way of pain. You have chosen war. Holy war.
oh, imagine if we can get him on side and throw him at the. I want to see Belchbag like Mandalorian finale, like jetpacking down and like
Throw him at.
mucking up the grungs.
No. To
Like
wage your holy war.
At the 11th hour.
Yeah.
The battle.
to the
battle,
east.
Like the battles. The Belchbags are coming. The Belchbags are coming. And Bilbo looked up and saw.
This little cannonball of a man. All right. So,
Okay.
group consensus heading
My-
back
to
towards
My
Stonebreak.
pitch, back to Stonebreak.
Mhm.
We take the prisoners that we brought back to Stonebreak. And we stop by Star Wards,
Starbanes.
Starbanes, and see if we say we're goods and service, Needlebark Goods and Services, and do they want us to deliver a shipment to Stonebreak?
Probably also hit up Revits as well.
And hit up Revits, yeah, and ask if they've got anything to deliver
Maybe
out that
even
way.
Alos, just like spend, because it's like kind of what.
Because if we can get paid
Midday,
to travel,
Yeah, it's not late.
Yeah.
Maybe we like spend the rest of the day being like,
trying
hey,
to find work going that way.
But maybe we
Yeah.
can also have a chat to Goodbye, see if we can get them true huts with us on the journey.
oh yeah,
any of
if
them.
we're like,
just
hey, we're
one or
heading
two
back.
to help.
Yeah,
prisoner,
we
to
just
help
want
guard
some-
prisoners.
If you got any to spare.
And
Yeah.
if possible, some to just because Stonebreak's really short of guards right now.
But is Stonebreak like part of the Empire, or is it like? Are
I
they?
mean, Alf was there getting to know the people.
Yeah, they
Stonebreak is it's in Falador, so
Okay.
it's under Esshara.
Okay,
in
cool.
some
It's
back.
not like it's not like city state
So-
willing where Chara
Nah.
is.
Supplicants.
Yeah,
It'll be beneficial that Stonebreak, succeeds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So trying to find Kovaya. Make an investigation check. I'll give you advantage because you're looking as a partay.
19.
Sure, lock me.
That's very good.
Well, 19 will do it.
But what about 24?
No, too high. Yeah, overthought
You
it.
find too much. You delve too greedily and too deep.
You found the Alice's briefs.
So, she is flogged at the moment. She is trying to get the city back into a state of, semblance of control, get guards, get body counts, get medical tents set up for healers to look after people. Basically, she is coordinating the entire recovery from that attack. She has very little time
I'll just make it quick
to
with her and just
discuss.
Tell
Yeah.
her, we're doing this, this, and this. Can we borrow a few guards? Doesn't have to be your best men.
Yep.
Just a few to come with us.
So make a persuasion check, and I'll get you to make it a disadvantage.
What's my persuasion? I rolled a 16 and a 19 plus 3,
Nice.
19.
so 19.
She looks like she's gonna say no to you. You're like, here it comes. But the way you ask, she knows that you serve the city. Basically,
I explained how beneficial it'll be to Stonebreak.
there's some injured. There are 2 injured guards that could accompany. They would need to stay on the cart. But,
How injured are they?
unable to walk, but still functional.
Could I heal them?
We need the cart for.
We don't actually have a cart. Wasn't
We've
that
got
our
your
friends?
cart.
You have your
Yeah.
little cart.
My single axle.
But we were gonna, if
I'm thinking about
Rivets
the
and
goods,
Thing
that's what I
needs,
mean. Like,
we
we
can
don't have
probably get a cart from whoever
We
needs
could
us to
probably
take the
buy
goods.
like a full
Yeah.
one if we need.
Well, they're expensive.
I mean, we can borrow one from...
Mounts and vehicles.
You could potentially try and return the
like
cart.
The true.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that we
I was thinking
brought
we can-
with us. Yeah.
Because if we're gonna take their goods...
True, because
we're
it
gonna have
was
to use their
Austrans
It was
that we
Austrans
transported
to-
the Songstone in. So true, we'll be taking that
Taking
back.
that back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
maybe that
They
was
have
cool.
access to a cart.
yeah.
And how badly injured are these dudes? Can I just heal them?
You can, basically, to sum it up, healing is at a premium right now.
Yeah.
everyone uses everything they got every day, but there's only so many.
Yeah,
You
so
can
How
only heal a
badly
couple
wounded
of
are they?
people.
If I like 15 lay on hands, would that work it?
Yeah. So pretty much, if you were to heal them while Kavia's there, she would need them.
No, I'm saying like
On the way.
way.
So
Like,
just,
that would be fine.
just giving you a heads
Oh
up.
no, I've used up all my lay on hands today, but tomorrow when we're in out of the city,
Yeah.
I can help you.
I mean, like, I can, like, they'll be fine after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um,
And also, maybe we can find Alf, not Alf, Gil, or Alf and Gil if they want to tag along, because Gil will probably want to go back to Stonebreak.
Xmas is very busy with the people of his city.
Yeah, but do you know where Gil is by any chance? Maybe he'd want to come back home.
Isn't Gil like his bodyguard?
Yeah, I think Gil's kind of
Well,
taken it
if
on
Gil-
as his personal
Gil
bodyguard.
Is he?
will be with Xmas, protecting him in the city. Sorry, I must continue.
she
Yeah,
looks
Gil.
she looks wiped.
Yeah.
It's like an
Yeah.
all-night affair
That's
for
okay,
her.
we got 2 guards. Oh, 2, you
Thank,
said?
injured
thank you
guards,
so
yeah.
much.
2, yeah, that's
You're
wonderful.
And also, we're gonna leave Ronan here in the
Who is Ronan?
The boy.
the boy,
The body.
With us?
who we
The
want.
little mini corpse you agreed to resurrect.
Ah, yes, sorry. Everything blurs together. Yes, okay.
Yeah,
Just find me when
we
you
will
need
be
it.
coming back with the diamond for you to cast the spell.
Okay, you found what you needed?
Yeah.
Can someone cast gentle repose on him while we're not here?
We'll go to the
We'll-
top
I will
next
leave
to
that to you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do not
Yeah,
have
sure.
time.
Yeah.
I think I might let you guys do that, and I'd stay with. I don't know. Does she need the help more, or does Alf need the help more?
You don't know where Alf is, but she definitely needs assistance. She just needs people to help, like, command directions.
Scribing, administration.
She
is
needs
what you're-
some sort of minister to, pass out notices
Yeah.
to the townspeople.
So
She needs
I
people to
think- I was
organise.
gonna say, I mean, that sounds right up Kincaid's alley. So I think I'd stay with her, just all right, clear this. Actually, no, I'll go one better, and I'd drew it up like a desk, and all the notes of paper, right, you, and what need next? Okay, you.
Are you-
You know.
Working for me?
Yes, for the moment, you look like you
Ah.
need a hand.
She pulled
Quick
out
background.
of a pack this lump
Yeah.
of parchment. I need this and this, and just
And I'm
gives
just
you.
and give the quick. Keeper of the crystal lock. I'm friend, so I'm also a cleric. Blah blah blah. So
Just
you know,
leave it.
yeah, literally, just this is what I can do.
Oh.
What do you need?
I have need
You
of more like you.
Okay, and using and then the claws like scissors. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So
and
you would
also I've got,
absolutely make
thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy, so I can boom my voice just to be like, you over there, we need a runner.
yeah. Make a.
You with the bad haircut, we need a runner.
There's no documentation stat.
Yes, there is.
What is it?
Well, it's whatever ability score, and then plus the
Well,
proficiency.
it'd be
for calligraphy.
intelligence, I guess, to keep track of a lot of different things and to, yeah. So make an intelligence roll, add your intelligence mod to it, just to see how you go.
I'll be using kind of some spell slots as I go,
Yeah,
so I'll
fine.
enhance ability
Yep.
for advantage and
Yep.
Beshalosny. So 18, 25.
So competent.
Because I've got double proficiency with
Yeah.
calligraphers
Yep.
supplies.
So you just
yeah.
just at lightning pace. So you're helping Kovaya.
I'll just pretty much spend the rest of the day doing that, and then
Yep.
come find you guys in the evening.
Are you going to tell the people to gentle repose
Yeah,
him?
I'm gonna head down.
Okay.
I might go to the True
If
Heart
you
Guard
two
house
wanna-
that we went to.
Okay. Varys, what you doing?
So if you two want to go to the stores and see if they want goods transported.
Oh yeah. I can do that.
We could say you could split up and
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
and get some things done.
Yeah, sure, we'll split up.
What are you going for?
I'm going to cast Disguise Self, blonde hair, blue
Going for the
eyes,
gold.
standard
Okay.
kind of look, and I'm going to start asking around about where the prison is.
Okay, yep. I mean, easy enough. They point you inward a little bit more towards the loom. And, yeah, you find the guardhouse again.
Yeah, I just want Hermes to sort of kind of fly around the perimeter of the prison, and I just want him to look for someone matching Gregory's description.
Okay. Beautiful.
There's like 50 dudes.
So, one thing at a time. You've made your check. You are going
I'm just
to
going
ask
to the
them.
police.
You don't need to
Yeah.
roll anything for that. Make a business check. Make a
business
persuasion check. Or investigation, whatever you would like.
He has his
Just,
sword out because everyone was walking around with swords in the street, right?
No, I will go for persuasion
Alrighty.
Oh,
for 26.
baby.
You find exactly what you're looking for. Someone that's like, oh, my driver, they were killed in the raid.
Oh, sweet. Yep.
And you overhear him say that, and you're like,
Such an NPC move.
well,
Yeah, I see the golden exclamation.
you're like, oh, maybe the poison did get through.
Yeah, I'm still at like 14 health.
Yeah, and yes, you find some goods that need transporting back to Stonebreak. I mean, on a 26.
Jeez.
Yeah, how do I, like, is it a payment up front, payment on delivery?
It'll be 50-50, so half now and half
Yep,
on delivery.
Cool. All right.
From-
Well,
With
yeah,
that roll, surely it's like
I'll-
500 gold worth.
I'll tell him. What are we leaving tomorrow morning?
Yeah, the earlier the better.
Leaving tomorrow morning. We'll come by with the cart, collect the goods, and first half of the payment.
Oh, beautiful. Yep, thank you. Oh,
Thank
what a
you.
lifesaver.
Needlebark Goods and Services at your beck and call.
I will, I'll tell my friends. Thank you. He looks haggard. Stress, mainly. All right, going to the prison. You find the prison.
Yeah.
You enter. You've been in there before when you took...
Imagine he just kills him.
Initially.
Gets his ring.
Now we'll retcon this and say you gave him the writ of ownership or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And you head into the
Signed
guardhouse.
letter of writ from Maximus.
Yes.
Passage to and from the palace, and that we are representation
Mm-hmm.
of the Alice in Waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean the receipt for turning it in,
You did write up
that
a receipt
one,
for our
yes.
prisoners that we dropped off.
That one,
which
sorry.
was smart thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've got that in hand.
Receipt for prisoners.
I'm here just to check on the health and well-being of these prisoners, make sure they're ready for transport later in the day.
Aye. Paperwork. Is this right?
Yeah. We're taking two of them back to Stonebreak today, I think.
Today. Okay.
Well, no, tomorrow morning, I think. Well, as soon as possible. As soon as they're ready. Which is, again, right, yeah.
Okay. I'll just go check 2 seconds. And he scurries off out of your sight and takes him probably 3 or 4 minutes before he gets back. And you
After the
just-
first 30 seconds that he leaves the room, am I lying?
No, there's plenty going on in the prisons. Understaffed, if anything, but there's still people around, bustling
when
in
you
and
left
out.
the room to go between the guardhouse and the actual prison sort of thing, what kind of, like, is it just a regular bar gate? Is it a complete door with
So-
a window in it?
You don't actually see where it gets to. So leaving the front sort of desk, he heads back and sort of just goes out of your sight. You assume to the deeper prison somewhere.
Yeah. Can Hermes follow after him?
You can try, yeah. Stealth or
Yeah, he gets. I don't know if he gets advantage on stealth. I know he gets a +3.
just bearing in mind an owl in the guardhouse.
Yeah, I know it looks weird and they're going to kill it, but I don't care.
Yeah, we'll see how the stealth goes.
No.
Please, Hermes, we only just got you back.
This evil red-eyed black owl in the
Red Eyes
guardhouse.
Black Algon.
So we've got 4 prisoners. We've got Thormund Hjolgern, who are the Stonebreak guards,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mandeep.
Thorvith, who was the leader, and Mandeep, who was the cat lover.
Poor man.
Yeah, so I
So
think
they're the 4.
So I think
Just +3
maybe Keith was
on
thinking like we'd just bring the guards
stealth.
back.
That's 15.
Well, that's why I wasn't sure if
Not
we'd take all
bad.
4 back.
Yeah,
Or
well,
just Thormund and Hjolgern.
either or.
I think all of them, because they were...
May as well take all.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 2 for
Wow.
perception. The guardhouse, all of the guards are stretched thin, like overnight, doing a lot of activity non-stop. Probably haven't eaten. So the owl passes their notice. Like, they're still quiet. They're not super loud. And for overtired guards with chatter and that sort of stuff, sneaks through. at a certain point, it won't be able to follow any further, heading through into the lock-up sort of section.
Yeah. Is there like, once he's in there, into the gen pop sort of area, does that open out into like a big area where there's bloody staircases and layers? Of
It's all
rooms,
enclosed, so all within this lock-up section, like a fairly sizable space, but you assume open areas would be easier to escape from.
Yeah, basically I'm just looking for anywhere where Hermes can get up and get some kind of vantage point on a larger area.
Okay. Well, unless you can get him in through a bar or something, I doubt he'd fit.
Like, is there like just like barred window sort of thing? Like it's the standard cross section sort of thing?
Yeah. So it would just be a squat sort of one-story, just plenty of cells on the interior. They wouldn't have openings or anything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Just fly up and down wherever he does have access to, and just look around for anyone matching Gregory's description.
All right, roll perception. That lovely advantage from owls.
14.
Kind of hard. There are a few human brown-haired guards, and it's also quite difficult to spot wearing helmets. You do spot a couple. There's probably 3 that you see that might match that description.
Yeah. Can Hermes get closer and have a closer look at one of them?
Yep. I mean, humanoid for 2. 1 is orcish. They can still have brown hair.
Yeah.
Why not?
Look at the humanoid.
Yep. Yeah, so indistinguishable from the description you have, really.
Yeah.
So you've spotted 2 human, brown hair, average sort of folk.
Do they both look like they work in the same area of the prison?
No, you see them at different spots. Going closer, I'll get you to roll perception again, looking for one thing in particular.
Nat 20.
Nice.
One is slightly more portly than the other.
Is the other you?
What section of the prison is that one working?
You see him come out of the lock-up section.
Okay.
So the guard comes back to you with your writ in hand.
Yep.
Sort of scratches his head. I don't know what to tell you. I've only got 3 of the 4 on this list.
Which one's missing?
I don't have any record of Hjolgen in here.
It was definitely...
Shogun was a Stonebreak guard, right?
Yeah,
Hogan was a scarred human.
Yeah, he was the cunning...
I don't know what to tell you. There's the other 3 are there.
Okay.
But it's
you
on
know,
the
like,
receipt, though.
Yeah. Do you know...
You've written that.
Do you know when, do you guys do a head count every night sort of thing? Like, do you know the last time you could confirm that he was there?
I can't confirm that he was there. The logs don't have him
Okay, so...
coming in.
Alright.
And
Does it say on the receipt anywhere who the handling officer was when
I
he...
absolutely would have.
yeah, you would have gotten
It would have been a sign
scroll.
here.
You
Like,
got a
print
scroll,
your name here,
but
sign.
Print name and sign.
It would have been
Print, does he recognise that?
It would have been print and sign for sure.
He would have printed his name.
It's like a very standard.
It's quick paperwork. It's probably a signature like a doctor's scribble.
No, but he's a
But it'd
print
be,
name.
you know,
so
like
block
everything it
letters.
Did
says.
he recognise the print?
But print name would have just written.
I'm not sure.
Got a guess?
It's been a bit of a
Busy week, I know.
busy night. Yeah.
The print should be like capital letters, like K,
Yeah, that's what
E,
print
E,
name
G.
Yeah.
On
So
the thing.
there's a name on there. I don't know all the guards in the city. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Do you have like a supervisor or someone that you might be able to help me a little further with this query? Because I'm now
Hospital
missing a
manager.
prisoner. Yes.
Yeah.
I understand it's my ass.
I
now.
get it.
Just anybody that's got time for a few more questions.
I've kind of been promoted up to supervising
No, well, that's not
with the
good.
rest of the guards out in the city.
Understandable.
I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. If the log doesn't say it, I don't know.
Yeah. Can I have a quick look at the log? Like, is this just a big book that he's got
Roll
there?
persuasion.
Like it's just a big book that he's looking
Yeah.
at there.
Just like a.
Within the True Hearts as well, maybe.
14, I think my charisma's +2.
Mhm.
Just a check.
Yeah, I think we tweaked you to have
Yeah,
got a.
+1. So for 15.
All right.
Just a quick look.
I shouldn't, but I mean, yeah, go on.
I mean, What
here's
this missing prisoner's kind of your problem
sort
too
of
now.
flicked back. That's yesterday's page. It shows there's 3 people in.
Yeah, I just want to look at
That's
that
it.
particular entry and be like, was there a guard that said, handling officer, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So if you make an investigation check.
Maybe you can also have a chat to Thormund and those dudes.
Yeah. 12.
If you sort of get down and look real close, the 3 names are sort of written one after the other, just one entry. You can barely see the imprint of the quill tip, having scratched something there, but there's nothing written.
The ink's gone.
It's gone in some manner.
It was Gregory.
And there's nothing for the handling officer or anything like
No,
that. It's just the same scribble.
Yeah, same sort of thing. Just what they've given to you is exactly what they've written down. Just
I'd
persons
just like
in.
to really quickly as I can whip out, because I've got like a quill, ink, pen, all that sort of stuff. Can I whip out and just try and best I can copy that signature of the handling officer?
Okay, sure. I mean, you've got it on paper.
Yeah, I know I've got it, but if I ever go around saying, "Oh, have you seen this?"
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Can you read what it says on that?
I imagine it's written in common.
Yeah.
No, like, can he make out the name at all?
The guard's name, they wouldn't, identify themselves purely for personal safety reasons. If you're locking up a criminal, you don't want the criminal to know who your name is.
Right, yeah, just by looking at the book and going, it's got his full name.
Yeah.
They've just got their initials.
So it's just sort of an officer assignment. So whoever was on guard on that day would be known by someone, but it's not written down.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, I can zone of truth then when we take them, so.
Well, yeah, the
prisoners.
The prisoners.
The prisoners, yeah. Not
But,
too smart and the crazy. But
yeah,
anyway,
I
thank
can-
you for your time. Flip the book back around.
Sorry about that. I can give you the. Well, he's like stumbling to try and save face
can I
here.
speak to someone that was working yesterday?
I
Or do you know who was on shift yesterday?
just you look at him. He's just like
Just anyone in the room you can point to.
dead on his
You don't
feet.
have to know a name.
The guards. Basically, what happened was they pulled everyone off prison duty. They put the newest recruits on prison duty, and everyone else is in the city sort of
Clean it up.
clean up. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I wasn't
no
here. They sort of brought me in today to cover.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm not thinking 100%. Yeah, when do you come back when you need the 3 of them?
Well, yeah, we'll probably be back tomorrow morning for the other 3.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'll leave a note against them that they might be leaving then. And he sort of scratches it away.
Yeah.
Sorry again.
No, not a problem.
I don't know if it's a clerical error or something.
Yeah, it's...
There we go.
Probably.
Lucky you're not there.
Kincaid's like, someone offended me. And I think
You're going full Karen.
we'll leave the session there to pick up next Sunday.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I believe so.
Should be right.
Yeah.
Are we? It'll be the 20th.
20, yeah, it's up on the weekend of the 19th.
Black Friday weekend.
Awesome.
Super.
Awesome to the max. Well, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Do subscribe on the YouTube channel and follow the Twitch and get around it. If you've missed any of the other videos, go back and watch them. They're just... Where would they show up? They'll show up in a second. Thanks for being here, and look after yourselves. And look after each other. Most important. Spread happiness.
Not herpes.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it, Leash. I did say that, though.